mind. I can't remember what it's called. Nexus Blitz? Is that what it's called?
No, wait,
no.
are you talking about the
Wait, I think was it Nexus Blitz? Yeah, that one with the really fun, I actually liked it.
That one was the funnest game.
Yeah,
I never got to play Nexus Blitz.
You remember the Crystal Scar?
I remember the Crystal Scar.
You know, I just remember playing threes with you a lot, Josh.
I tried my fucking hardest to make Skarner good, and he's bad.
You tried.
It made us like stay in ranked for a lot longer than we should have. It was the worst experience probably.
That reminds me, what is Jackson up to nowadays? I haven't talked to that man in forever.
That's a good question.
I think he's married.
Holy cow!
Who's married?
Yeah, I think so. I think that is a correct
Yeah,
statement.
I'm pretty sure I remember seeing his thing, and I was like, oh, I remember Jackson. And then I saw that he was getting married, or he was married, and I was like, well, that happened quickly.
I think we're old. We're just dying.
I think we're just dying.
Let me check my pulse.
Nah,
In fact, I'm dead.
Other than Aaron's still a spry young boy.
yeah.
Ready to die at any moment.
Any moment here.
Damn, I don't even get to live to be an adult. I'm gonna get the chance to get that privilege.
I was gonna say, I think the most exciting thing that happened to me recently is that I got a new screen protector.
That's pretty sad.
That is pretty sad.
It's okay. I'll be happy to.
It's not okay. Nothing. Nothing is fine.
Okay, I want to make sure that screen can still hear it correctly. That's... Do you have your
who's
totally written
turn
intro?
Oh,
Moto.
whose turn was it for that?
Written intro.
Totally.
It's
Intro
so
wasn't-
written in
Wasn't
red.
me, because that was like a few.
That's me.
Oh,
I'm pretty sure it wasn't my turn.
I'm
Yeah,
pretty
yeah.
sure it
It's
was
not
no.
as bad.
I'm pretty sure it wasn't my turn.
Like, I'm so sure that I'm pretty sure you should say.
Well, it looks like the episode title's already there, so it clearly was not me who did that.
Oh damn, that was bad. Fuck, I've been found out.
Well, I'm looking at the stream right now, and I realized that Icey is actually spelled wrong, but I didn't want to be that guy.
Hey, don't worry. We'll fix it in
spelled
post.
like
That guy.
ice, as in like the drink, or
We'll fix it in
No,
post.
Stuff like that.
Look, I get it. It's I before E except after C.
Ah,
So in this case, it should actually be spelled like this.
gotcha. Don't worry.
I'm imagining you're gonna change it to that, and it's gonna be very confusing.
You will hate me.
Don't worry. It's always been that though. I don't know what you're talking about. It's literally been that this whole time.
All
It was never
anybody
misspelled.
who just joined the stream, don't refresh and make sure you screen cap this because I need this for future reference.
Oh. Dang it.
Actually, I think it
is mine auto update.
Yeah, mine.
Yeah, oh yeah, it does auto update. No,
Ah, you guys
See?
got all played.
I can't prove him wrong now.
Exactly. You have no proof whatsoever against
You
this.
bastard.
It was spelled right this whole entire time.
Yeah, you're
Damn,
just
we got no
making
proof.
false lies in the stream.
I know it's terrible. I DM for you guys, and this is what you do to me.
Say I can't spell. How dare you?
All right, so we'll give B-Dog a little bit of time to get in here. So
What call?
He's
Yeah.
fighting with tech support.
He's fighting with the restart his computer.
oh, that's also
These are
probably
all-
another thing.
Hello?
Don't
My
worry.
computer hates me. I need help.
Don't worry, we only ever tell everyone ahead of time what time we're starting.
Yep. That's okay.
It's okay.
Hey, I
You know
made
what?
it here on
I
time.
think
Yeah,
I'll start
see-
another league game.
I had-
Yeah, that's
It'll
fine.
take me
I just
about
had the life
20.
stuff.
Yeah, see? Oh yeah, happy Mother's Day, everyone.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Can't
For
believe
those
all
that
moms.
are watching this right now.
Yeah, I can't believe all moms were born today. I say that every year.
You're legally obligated to change your
I even said happy birthday to my mom this morning. By accident.
I should say that now to my mom.
Yeah, I said
Every
happy birthday, and I taught myself and said happy Mother's Day.
Okay. Ooh, I do kind of like having my screen over here. Thanks for the host, Sonny. I appreciate it.
And then once Briegel leaves, and if B-Dog doesn't make it, I'll have no competition for Color a Dinosaur. And I will reign supreme.
You thought I've already have my dinosaur ready.
Oh
Nani.
man.
And by that I mean I'm totally not drawing it right this moment.
That's amazing.
Someone name a dinosaur. No, never mind. I'm making Devil Joe. That's what I'm gonna do.
Just want it to be like Trogdor, but he's a pickle.
Yes.
Funniest shit I've ever seen.
Well,
He calls himself Pickle Rick.
I guess since we are live, I'm gonna go over some of the rule changes we are doing. So,
Oh yeah, probably a good idea.
today we're gonna implement the 30-second rule for each battle. So everyone's action takes 30 seconds at the very maximum. If they do not act within that time, they will just get their turn pretty much readied at the very end of the turn order. And if they still can't do anything or think of anything by the end of that time, they just skip their turn. Last session we implemented the new crit rules, so those new crit rules will still be in effect, just to make, you know, crits actually be really cool.
Except for me, because I can't see them. Because weird sword sucks for crits. Because error.
Yeah, little
Syntax
error. Syntax
Good.
error.
Because I think it doesn't know how to handle the roll,
The power. It doesn't know how to handle the power of the great sword.
the re-roll powers.
You're just too strong for the most horny. Can't handle it.
What the fuck did you just link?
Oh, I already watched it. Yeah, I seen this.
Cool Terra. We should just have a Monster Hunter fight.
Please. You said 30 seconds?
Yeah, 30 seconds. Moda will be timekeeper for now. So he'll have the timer on. I was trying to do it on my end, but I can't find like a timer that's like a pop-up window.
You don't have one on your desktop?
I do.
It's under clock and alarms. It's a little
Yeah.
tiny window.
Yeah, I don't like that thing.
Oh, okay.
Let me think. What else did we... Oh yeah, and then we are gonna be doing bi-weekly D&Ds now. I saw to like fix that on my panel, but we're gonna be doing bi-weekly. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention, we might have one more person joining, but their schedule's a little weird.
Oh.
I think the bi-weekly would start next week.
Yeah, and
Since
that
he's not
bi-week,
doing
yeah,
this
exactly.
week, it's gonna be next week.
So yeah, if the bi-weekly thing is in effect, and if that person actually does end up joining, they can only join like every other week, so it ends up working out. So we'll probably do another session next week, and then start that bi-weekly.
Excellent. Sounds good.
Intriguing.
That's
So-
when I finish my finals.
Yeah, and it's great too because that person that I was thinking about implementing literally just messaged me while we started. You know.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, you know, not the 4 or 5 days ago when I, got it started or was like thinking, oh yeah, this person might be pretty cool, and I even made a new overlay and everything, but we're still gonna be rocking with the old one for now. But nope.
Oh, so that's why you had to make a new one because you had to fit one more person.
Yep. I had to
Yeah,
fit
for the
one more
next-
person.
There's
there's the
sound like they're
dinosaur
trying to take my
cat.
job. trying to take my job as the guy who doesn't respond until the last minute. Because he forgot to put Discord back on his computer after he got it upgraded.
Nice.
Oh my god, you upgraded your computer?
What'd you get?
I'd have to
that
actually
stimulus
look
check?
at the individual parts because all of that is beyond me at the moment. All I know is that I have like 16 gigs of RAM now.
Nice.
Nice.
I forgot,
Yeah, there
but
was
for
a-
some reason,
That is the standard.
I have 22.
That is slightly above the standard.
Yep.
Wait, why do you have 22? That's
very
such an
odd
odd number. Wait a minute.
So I was using my old RAM sticks. Cause I got
Oh, so you have 2 8s and like random 2s or 4s
It's
in
like
there?
2 8
Yeah.
to 4
You're
and
not,
a 2.
you're not supposed to
yes.
do that, by the way.
I know.
Yeah.
It's terrible. But that's what I've been doing for a long time now.
But yeah, I upped the processor a bit, I upped my graphics card a bit, I pretty much just upped everything by a bit, and I also got a solid state drive, which made my boot
That's
time
the big
go
one.
from 10 minutes to 2 seconds.
Which is nice.
Nice.
Because, man, let me tell you a
boy.
thing about boot times and when they take 16 years for your computer to friggin' open. Like, by the time my computer was finished booting, Littlefoot's grandfather was dead.
Jesus.
It seriously took that long, and I could, I didn't
That
really know
reminds me
why.
of John's old computer.
Oh yeah, that was terrible.
Wait, are we
I think
talking about the potato laptop that played League at 9 frames
No,
a second?
that thing even
Loaded.
loaded up faster than
Yeah.
his
My
than his
office
desktop
computer.
that he had in the fifth. Yeah, it was ridiculous.
My office
used that
computer
one.
was terrible.
That was terrible.
Yeah. I
I
think
was
it's just
gonna put
because
him in the bag.
everything tried opening when,
Not
it was
this.
on startup. So, like, Steam kept trying to open, and I, thought I had turned that stuff off, and I guess I didn't, or something.
Kept the kill my computer when it logs on. It was in bold, so I thought it was in white.
Let me get So gives me a second. I mean, at least Varys is in here now.
Right now you can watch.
Hello,
it.
Varys.
Give give us 3 more minutes and we'll get started because Varys will be here. That's what he said.
So, so John, you remember when you were talking about like new character token
Yeah,
images?
yeah, portraits. Yeah.
This is like it's kind of hard to find someone that looks like Drake. And
That's
so
completely
an
fair.
anime- This is so an anime character that already exists, but here he is.
All right, I gotta see this. Yeah. I mean, that's not a bad portrait.
You just put the eye patch on your neck and you're good to go.
Yeah, that's not a bad portrait. And it's a good thing because the artist is still on there.
Yeah.
You gotta support them artists. Oh, so one thing, since we're still waiting on Varys anyways, one thing I was thinking for you guys, either most likely gonna be like the next campaign, whatever it is, Badventurers Season 2. I want to try to get a commission for each of your characters, or whoever
Pray
else
God
is
we don't
joining.
die.
Yeah, and then pray you guys don't die. If anything, then you get cool art, and that's it.
Nice.
But I want to
Oh,
try.
God. Tears.
It'll totally not be my original character that's used as my normal persona.
And then so we'll work on that eventually, but we're still in the middle of this campaign and seeing how we're kind of in the middle of the session, so it's not
It's
too
fine.
bad.
We'll all retire together and have a new set of characters that you'll actually like, and you'll probably choose your favorite class over some random one that someone else wanted.
There's one campaign that I could suggest where
What's
we
the
could
favorite
have
one?
characters that don't have any connection to the previous one.
Yeah.
It's like, I can't remember what the name of it is called. It deals with a lot of stuff in the Undercommon.
If anything,
Shout
too,
out for something else.
the next session too is most likely just going to be straight homebrew instead of book. The only reason why I used book was just because of You know,
Story
time constraints, because, you know, I was working.
Oh, good point.
And now that I work at home, it's not going to be as bad. So it just makes more sense.
I will enjoy that you never changed your clown picture.
It's the same. Okay. Anything else that I need to remember? I guess that's really the only announcements for now. Oh god, he's gonna get taken by a wall master.
The only like spell casting class that kind of interests me is warlock.
It's so edgy. Edgy!
Out of the Abyss, that's what it was called.
Oh yeah,
I
I've seen
guess
we're going-
I'm just edgy.
Because there's no way that any of us is gonna have ties to the fucking Underdark.
that's true. Or I could
think
just
anyone
throw
actually
you.
knows Undercommon.
Or I could just throw you guys in Curse of Strahd.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that would be a very nice change of pace.
Here's a. He's talking from the bathroom. We can't hear him.
I have played Curse of Strahd.
Yeah, I know. That's the main reason why I didn't choose Curse of Strahd as our first campaign. And I kind of just chose Storm King's Thunder out of random, to be honest.
I never want to go back to Barovia. Fuck that place.
Exactly. So Barovia sounds hilarious.
No.
Now I go.
So yeah, we'll see what we'll do for whenever our next actual campaign would be. But we're still in the middle of this one, so gotta pay attention to this. And in it, we could also just build off of this one too. But you guys don't have to be the same characters.
You could just have them be characters that exist in the background.
Yeah, fighting
Or
giants.
in figures that give us missions or something like that. Because they have advanced beyond just being NPCs. They are important figures.
Legends.
Or at the very end, I'll just kill all of you.
You know, judging by the original ending, that's probably what's going to happen.
I wouldn't be surprised for me.
We'll see.
Lars. He's here.
Oh, he's here.
Wait a minute. Does that mean he's in the...
Hello, B-Dog.
Please.
Hello.
Please.
Hello, B-Dog. Talk a complete sentence real quick.
Ah, yes.
My name is B-Dog, and I am an elf named Varys.
There we go. That works. Okay, so are we all ready to start?
You gonna tell him about the rules?
Oh,
Well, I removed the rights of a hacker, so
Oh, yeah, that's pretty important.
that was the tech support. I bought a game that had a subscription free trial thing, and I was trying to use it and it wouldn't work. And one of the suggestions was to make sure my console was the primary one.
Mhm.
And I checked. My console was not the primary console. I checked my girlfriend's Switch. That's not the primary console, which means somebody used my account to make their console primary.
Ooh, that's really spooky. You should...
So
You should go back on call with tech support for another 15 minutes.
Well, I already
Solve the issue.
contacted them. They already removed the console that was labeled primary, so now mine is primary. And when we're done here, I'm going to be moving all of my accounts to a new email and completely deleting the one that this person's been using.
Nice.
Should use LastPass. That's free.
LastPass?
That's actually really good.
Okay,
Yeah,
we'll talk about that after.
Yeah, you'll have to tell me about that later.
Okay. So are we?
Yeah, let's do it.
Yeah, are we ready? Does Moto have his intro?
Oh yeah, so I was just having fun with the tokens.
All right, cool.
You're always having fun with the tokens.
So as soon as you hear the music, Moto.
Last time on Motoyasu Adventures, we left Bryn Shander to meet up with Harshnag, who showed us a teleporting device to get to the spine of the world. After he led us heroically to this giant temple for the giants, we asked questions on how to stop the ordaining. After we left, we found a more familiar face, Aqua, the dragon. Both terrified and angry, we had to run away to leave Harshnag to die. Now we have to figure out how to stop the ordaining by helping the storm giants and escape this mountain with our life. That's all I'm gonna do, guys.
You're almost there.
Harshnag kicked me down some stairs. I didn't like it.
Say the title.
I forgot what the title was. Oh, Icey Demise.
Good job.
Icy as in a drink.
Can anyone else hear the music?
It just stopped.
Yeah, I just
I didn't.
I didn't hear it.
Oh, that's weird. I think
you guys.
yeah, I think you just
Yeah, restart.
restart your roll 20s. But we'll be working with this music for now. Because technically, you guys are running away from this collapsing temple.
There we go. I hear it.
Run!
Oh,
Run for your life!
run! Don't look back.
All right. So once you guys are able to get right here, so all the walls and everything are just starting to collapse all around you. Pillars that were holding up right about here are starting to just collapse in upon each other. Everyone is just staying in the temple other than Moto, I guess. So
Everybody run!
Run for your life! I can't see where the... Oh, there's...
I'm out.
Peace, Varus.
Rest in peace, Varus.
May your life end quick.
Varus is there. Oh no, he's making it out just in time too. All right, let me get right here. So this is still, you guys are still kind of within the range. So as you escape the crumbling ruin, a large boom just explodes from behind you, and you hear small cracks and begin to feel uneasy as the canyon starts to break underneath you.
Continue to run.
running.
Yeah, so you guys are gonna keep continuing to run.
What? No. What? Oh, I
So-
I can't take it.
David's gonna draw a green line.
Yeah, David will just draw a green line in the middle of the.
In
This
the
is
middle
where
of
it'll
collapsing
start.
canyon.
All right.
Oh,
This-
Collapsing.
Whoa!
What is happening?
What the hell is this?
Very.
So
we're giants.
as yeah,
Like
the
we're
blizzard.
To be all powerful.
Yep, you guys are actually giants now. But
More than tallest.
you guys are able to make it out just in time as the canyon behind you guys that took you to the Eye of the Allfather breaks apart and collapses.
Wait, Drake does have an eye patch on, or something that's blocking his eye.
Pretty much, yeah. But
No, I didn't notice that.
I've
'cause
actually
it's small.
gotten to see
I
your
noticed the-
character pretty in-depth.
I know, you guys get to see your characters pretty in depth. It's pretty weird. Thank you to all the various artists, by the way.
Yeah.
So, after running away from that, after running from the collapsing canyon, you guys breathe a sigh of relief, followed by the sudden hammering of exhaustion. The wounds you've sustained start stinging, and as the strong cold breeze begins pecking at your bruises and cuts. So,
I guess I will reach into my bag and start to
Yeah.
bundle up with more clothes
Yep.
as a precautionary method, if we have the time, that is.
nice. Let me get the next. Oh, thanks.
As
Thanks
I
for
look
the-
towards our fire mage for help
Yeah,
with this
thanks for the-
freezing cold.
Is he a fire mage though?
Yeah.
I mean, he
I
seems
can
to know a
recast
lot of fire
fire.
spells.
So
I know,
Mars
I
has
know,
Fireball in the
I know
party.
how to throw 2 types of fire, and then I know how to enhance
This
regular
is
fire.
dope.
So,
Upset.
yes, I will. You're upset. All right, I'll. I don't know. What do you want me to do? Do you want me to light what you're bundling on fire, or you want me to just create a flame?
Create a
General.
big enough fire that'll at least heat us up for the moment in this ginormous blizzard that we can
Okay.
take with us, like
Yeah.
torches.
Can do. Firebolt.
Firebolt.
On everything. Everywhere.
On where?
Well,
Makeshift torches, so to speak.
Some makeshift torches.
Yeah.
yeah.
All right. So as you start firing these magical bolts of fire, the blizzard just starts completely engulfing the flame as each time you're trying to light it and it's not staying up.
Oh fuck.
What?
Having a gigantic meat shield was fantastic, wasn't it, guys?
As you guys all realize that Harshnag was really good at guiding you guys through this mountain, you guys look around and you don't know where to go, and you don't even remember where the cavern you guys were at.
Everyone stick close and find the nearest hill downwards.
Right. If you guys would like, I would want one of you to do a survival check to see if someone can lead through.
I think that'll best be me.
My
I am not good at that.
+1.
+5. So
Yeah,
yeah,
I'm gonna just, help you with that.
Yeah, I would say whoever's got the best survival.
yeah, I'm gonna go for it.
Oh, wait a minute. Can we even hear him?
Nope.
Okay.
So one thing with
Fuck.
Drake, remember, so for some reason your connection with your party members has disappeared for this moment. As you try to speak through your mind, they can't hear a word you're saying.
Then he just
Thank-
signals to us. If he succeeds, I guess.
Okay, here we go. 1, 2, 3. Hey.
Oh. Ooh.
Not bad.
I
Not
guess we'll
Fine.
hold his hand.
not bad. As
We'll
you
do
guys
like one of those things where we
No,
all
he's gonna
tie
do
a
that
rope
thing.
to each
You're gonna
other.
try to hold his hand. He's gonna be like, "Get off me!" And then he's gonna look at Nova. Yeah. Everyone's holding Nova's hand.
Oh my god.
Oh, speaking of Nova, Nova, I would like to give you inspiration for your last battle.
Oh. Well, thank you.
So that was very in character to keep running back in at the behest of everyone.
I was feared.
Forever. Don't worry, me too, buddy. Me too.
Alright, but yeah, Drake, as you are able to actually lead everyone through, you're able to have everyone just kind of hold onto your cape, and you're like, okay, I think I remember where this cavern was. As you guys are just trudging through the snow, David, your footing's a little bit hard because you're extremely tiny.
Through.
Yeah, and
I'm
it's
like
pretty much
trudging through snow that's probably higher than my height.
yeah. So you're kind of
Carry
slowing
him.
everyone down.
I carry him on my back.
Okay.
Thank you.
Moto, you're successfully able to pick David up on your
Tiny.
back. As David, especially after that battle, your bruises and everything are just on fire at this point.
I was wondering
Mhm.
if would it be possible for me to use to roll my arcane or something to try and create a strong enough flame that we can just keep around everybody. Just I don't know if I don't know, it was just an idea that crossed my mind. Is there a way I can maybe make the flame just strong enough that we can at least light those makeshift torches?
There was a spell called Create Flame, isn't there?
It's like you make the flame, but it still gets put out.
Yeah, but he's asking
That's
if there's
what it
a strong enough flame that can survive this wind.
Damn.
Yeah, just enough to survive to light the torches. I'm not looking for anything other than that.
Well, we light the torches, but it gets.
Yeah,
put out.
create fire would work, but that is a cantrip.
Which I have. Okay.
Oh, then, yeah,
Then that's
no.
fine. Alright, well, at least I asked.
Do you
Yeah.
have control flames cantrip?
Oh, I do.
Because control flames, you can make the fire burn brighter with control flames, I believe. But then that's up to DM's discretion of whether or not that's enough to
Let me.
work it.
All right. So for that, let's do. If you want to do that control flame with your firebolt together, I'll say do a Arcana check to see if you can hold both the flame and the just the strength of that flame together.
Okay. Nope. God damn it.
All right. That's plus yeah.
And of course, and that's the worst part, is that and religion are like my best ones. I hate that so much.
All right. So you try to light another firebolt up into the air, and it starts like congratulating like together, in and out, and you're able to hold it for at least 30 seconds, but it just dissipates because the wind is just too strong.
This is a full-on blizzard, so...
Nice try, buddy.
Damn it.
Yeah.
You tried your best, but in the end, it didn't even matter.
Well, gee, thanks, David. Aren't you a bundle of positivity today?
All right. Because you guys are going through this treacherous like canyon in a blizzard, at the moment you guys are just going to be suffering from I don't want to not hypothermia, but it's kind of like a weird version of like exhaustion where you guys can only use half your movement at the time.
Also,
It's not
I have a fucking hole in my chest.
yeah.
And yet you're alive, aren't you?
But did you die?
Are you dead?
Are you
Almost
dead?
twice
Punch
over.
him in the kidney. Yay, he's alive.
Kidney punch.
He just coughs up blood. Okay. So half our movement speed right now. Okay.
Yeah, so you guys are all going to be taking half your movement speed for the time being. So just remember.
That's not fair. Varys is walking ever so slowly in front of us.
Well, he has to keep up with me,
Yeah.
or be behind me.
So
It doesn't matter.
maybe about an hour or two journey. Drake,
That's awful.
yeah. While you guys are just completely freezing over, Drake sees a cave somewhere towards the far left as he starts motioning you guys to trudge on forward. So, go there.
Thank goodness.
So if you guys would like to walk through this.
Oh, yes. Away from the entrance, please. Oh,
Yeah. The cave will be right this direction. It looks like there's another walkway that keeps going down.
So this is the cave?
Yep, this direction.
Still carrying David.
Thank you.
Alright, and then Varys will just stay in the far back and freeze.
Nice.
Drake, stop right
Nope,
there.
I'm sticking with everyone. Don't you dare.
Yep. So, yep, you guys stop
I
right
guess I'll
there.
be right back. I'm gonna pass out.
Okay.
Okay.
So throughout this whole entire like excursion of walking through the blizzard, David seems to have just passed out from both exhaustion and his wounds. You guys do check his pulse and see that he is still alive, but he's definitely not good for wear right now. So we'll do this. As you guys also start heading towards this opening cavern, you guys just hear a snarl from the other side. As you see
Uh-oh.
Oh, that's big.
a giant winter wolf just kind of like stop at the foot of the cave and just start just snarling pretty like loudly at you.
False alarm.
Yeah, I know.
So I guess I'm back.
Oh, welcome back.
So what is this exactly?
It's another path.
Still in the blizzard, correct?
Yes, still in the blizzard.
I only see this one.
You see the one, but it seems to be like trying to. It looks like it's trying to protect something.
Yeah,
As-
can we not piss it off right now? Just saying.
Yeah.
Your call.
Yeah. It
Oh,
seems
wait,
that this
no,
might be the
yeah.
only like shelter as far as you guys can see through this like deep blizzard.
Let's go. Wait, where is it?
I'll toss it a ration and just like hide in a corner.
Are you gonna toss a ration?
Just like throw it out. Yeah, to like there.
Okay.
Oh, I'm horrible at this.
Are you gonna do what?
You just fall flat on your ass.
Pretty much.
Just walking up and just fall.
The one time I can use animal handling, I was like, yeah, sure, why not?
Yep. Oh. I forget that I have my screens backwards, so I'm so used to having it the other way around. So the winter wolf's gonna come up and kind of grab the ration really quick, and then like throw it back into the cave, and then it just runs, and it's just like right here, still holding fast.
You got plate. Anyone else go to the animals?
I can give it a shot.
Yeah, you're good
I
at
could-
that.
It's not bad, but it's not impressive.
What are you trying to do to the wolf? That's what will decide this.
I am trying to console it, let it know that we are not a threat.
Okay, how are you doing that?
I'm gonna very slowly approach it with my hands out with some rations in them.
Alright, I'll roll its insight check for you. As it does slowly start coming up to you.
I'll move up to here.
Alright. Go right here. And it'll start sniffing the rations as it kind of like licks one up. And then goes back in and just throws it again into the cave. It seems a little bit more calm. And it's just watching you guys now.
Alright, do we want to try
we-
to...
I'm gonna attempt to take a few steps forward just to peer inside the cave, just enough, just to get a good view as to what's
Okay.
around. I'm
so-
not trying to get too close.
Okay, you can get about as close as Nova is without it being too like antsy. So what you can see inside here, David, and actually Nova, you can see this too. Oops. You can see some more wolves in the back, and they're eating the rations that you gave them. And then,
Are we sure we want to go this way, guys?
David, you could see this out of the corner of your eye, right behind the winter wolf. You see kind of like a small litter.
Babies!
Oh,
babies!
One of
I
the
don't see really anything in the cave.
one of the caves is gonna start, or one of the wolves is gonna start coming back and forth, just giving some rations to the little pups.
Oh, is this really the only way?
Yes.
You just go
Unless you want
around.
to start taking freezing to death damage, you know, that's cool.
What is over here?
It's another path.
But it's still in
Yeah.
the blizzard.
In other words, there's no sign of any other shelter right now.
And
You have to keep walking.
it is about, let's say about 6 to 7 p.m. right now, as the blizzard is just getting stronger and stronger throughout the night.
So y'all think we should maybe just give a few more rations to...
Nah,
I
we
will-
can go down the mountain.
I'll give it-
I know everyone's hurt and all, but
I'll give it 3 more rations and attempt to move closer to here-ish.
All right.
Yeah, like, we can just get it so that
in
we
an
can just,
effort
like...
to just like say we're not we're not here to hurt you. We're just here to like avoid this blizzard.
Okay.
Is it possible to roll persuasion?
Yes, I'll just say yes for now. It seems to
And
understand your guys' intention a little bit, but it's still worried because there's pups.
So persuasion.
Yes,
And we'll
persuasion.
ask it
One
if we
person.
can just stay here for the night.
and the best charade she can possibly do.
My persuasion is a +7. What is yours?
5. I'll help.
All right.
No, but
So
now
am I getting advantage then since he's helping me, or is it gonna be normal roll?
It'll just be the help action. So plus.
So yeah, advantage.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, advantage.
It's just advantage.
Okay. So I will ask it if we may stay here for a night.
All right.
Okay. that
15.
That helps considerably.
All right. As you are trying to like show it the rations and like kind of you're pointing in yourselves into the cave. The wolf just kind of stops for a second. Let me roll his insight on this.
Please, Wolf.
Oh.
Please.
He snarls a little, but as soon as he starts seeing more and more rations, he starts calming down. I'd say you guys have to throw him at least 8 rations, like sets of rations, to be able to calm him enough to understand.
8 days worth of
I'll
rations.
do it. I can do. I'll throw in the
I got
rest.
extra rations, so
I got a lot, so
I'd hope you guys would have a lot, but I don't know how many you guys.
so yeah.
A month's worth of it.
Yeah,
we
Yeah, you guys have quite a bit. Yeah.
Although I do wanna note which ones I am going to be giving.
Okay.
I only buy the expensive kind.
So like I gave 3 and then I threw 1, so I'm losing 4. So.
All right. Gotcha.
So I'll just give them 8.
So as you guys just start piling a good amount of rations into like the mouth of the cave, the winter wolf is just gonna keep walking back and forth, just slowly giving the rations into the pack until it finally gets all the pieces, as it just kind of walks towards this direction and kind of like nudges you guys inside.
Nice.
I guess we're good to go then.
Everything seems fine. Just
Yeah.
don't fuck with it whatever you do.
Just stay away from the pack.
But
Yeah.
I want to pet them.
Too bad.
You could try that, but it'll get you killed. Probably.
Try to pet them, and
Wait, I
we
shouldn't
will
be saying that.
try to pet them, and we will collectively toss you, just like the giant did just a moment ago.
You didn't toss me. I got kicked. Okay.
Okay, then we'll all drop kick you at once.
That's some amazing coordination there.
The worst part is that you won't get launched anywhere. You'll be dead center, and we all come in from every angle. The ultimate pain. But all you can do is just drop straight to your knees.
All right. So you guys have stuff to make a fire. I think at least one of you has a tinder box, right?
Yeah. I think that actually comes standard in like
the Adventurers kits
Yeah.
and stuff, yeah.
Even if we didn't, because we're out of the blizzard, I could always use my cantrip.
Mhm.
So
You guys are
yeah,
able.
we'll use a tinderbox.
You guys are able to post up here a bit. This gives you guys a quick second to just think about pretty much everything you guys have just gone through inside that ruin.
Okay, so I'm just gonna be the first to say it. What the fuck was that?
They can't hear me, can they?
Nope.
They can't hear you,
Okay.
but you can write on your parchments.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh, that's right. That's how you're gonna be talking to us from now on.
Did you guys know that dragon?
We did. We didn't know it was a
Unfortunately, yes.
dragon, though.
But who? How did you guys manage to piss off a dragon?
Don't look at me. I read that.
Oh, sure.
Let's put it this way: when we had just started our adventure, we met a person who gradually grew very unlikable. Last we saw her, she was getting tossed out of a cloud giant?
Yes.
Yes, a cloud giant's tower,
Right.
and was a red stain on the floor.
Oh yeah, I wasn't there. Fuck.
So we're just as surprised as you.
So a dead body turned into a dragon?
Apparently,
Apparently,
we didn't check well enough that she was dead. But
Huh.
I mean, a fall from that high, it looked like the damage was done.
That's weird.
But let's just say
You're telling us.
things got pretty conflicted between us before the fate we assumed she had met.
So she just held a very strong grudge against you guys.
Yeah.
Yep.
makes sense.
Well, just
Pretty
us
much.
three. Mostly David.
I may
Yeah.
have talked.
But it's me, David, and Moto that she was after. Mostly David,
I may
unfortunately.
have shot her. In addition.
She constantly tried to get us killed on numerous occasions. Even on our very first quest, she tried to get me killed.
I don't know what you're talking about. I never saw anything about that.
Yeah, you never saw anything about that, but when you saw me running out of that cave and I told you that Aqua tried to get me eaten by a black pudding, and you said, that's fucked up.
Then I went
So-
over there, there was nothing over there.
No, there was something over there. It's just because we pulled out Barnaby and we ran. You never got to encounter it.
I think they're making up stories.
Right, yeah, because Barnaby just entered the cave to help us and suddenly we're pulling out his unconscious body. Sure.
That's my dinosaur for today.
Okay, we'll
Not
show
even
that later.
original.
So wait, Sir Drake can't communicate with the rest of you now.
No. We haven't been able to hear a word he's been saying. I don't even know if he's been saying anything. Oh wait, I don't have paper. It seems to make. Oh, okay. I was wondering why you were so silent, Drake.
And
I'm
Drake,
not used to
while
this
you
anymore.
still have your voice in real life, you could just read out your notes. But if you just, your usual thing where you can't talk at this time, then we'll just read these notes.
Just put everything that your character's
Carry
going
a
to
lot
say
of
in
paper.
quotations so we know that you're writing it.
Yes. Okay.
Fair enough.
What do you say?
His parents went to sleep, so he's got to be quiet.
Oh wow, that was fast.
Well, it's 9 p.m. where he is. Almost 10, technically.
Oh, never
So,
mind.
this is usually the time frame that he's going to do that.
Mm-hmm.
It's nothing new. Now we'll be right back.
Alright. As Varys starts slowly conking out too.
Well, that's we're going to sleep.
Yeah, anything you guys would like to do to bolster up the fire or anything? You guys can also just take this time to, finally eat for once.
Yes. Recuperate.
Recuperate after
Eat
all that.
takeout that we never got to eat.
That's why we have Varys and his control flame. He's fine.
The wolves,
Don't rely on magic.
the winter wolf over here, just slowly. Actually, move back to that screen. He's gonna slowly move farther back to about here-ish, but then another wolf kind of takes its place and just kind of watches over you guys. As it's just kind of posted up, just kind of staring.
I just want to go over there and test my luck. I don't know why.
Would you like to?
No.
Everyone else is gonna be asleep, and then you just decide, I'm gonna go pet the dog.
Everyone wakes up. Moto's just a corpse. He's just chewing on Moto's bones.
Hey, look, it's me and all their pictures. I'm over there and over here.
And over there. Alright. Anything else you guys would like to do for the night before we can go to the next morning?
Oh, not really.
Alright. This will count as a long rest for everyone. Varys will do his portent when he comes back. As you can see, the wolves have just kind of gone through a couple of shift changes. Different wolves were just kind of watching over. But they all seem to be a little bit more calm, knowing that you guys didn't do anything to them that night.
I guess in the morning, I'll be cooking up rations. Occasionally giving scraps to the wolves.
Cool. Yeah, if you want to keep it near the flame, just start cooking up some of those rations. Some of the wolves just start sniffing into the air, and they smell like different types of cooked foods as their mouths just start watering a little bit. One of them starts almost running towards you guys, but the winter wolf stops them and just kind of like holds out its paw.
I'll at least notice this and toss it a bit.
Cool. Yeah, you're able to toss a couple of rations as the winter wolf kind of just stops for a second too, and just sniffs it, and then deems it worthy, and then throws it back into the other wolves.
The chain of command. Alright, well, I guess that's... Has the blizzard calmed down at the very least?
Do a perception check and see how calm it turned out being.
Okay, let me actually put my character sheet up again.
So 13. So with that perception check, you can tell that the blizzard's not as strong as it was yesterday. It's subsided a little bit, but it's still fairly strong, mostly for you because of your small frame. Everyone else seems that they might be able to get through it just fine, but you would still have to
I still have issue because I'm so small.
What else is everyone doing?
Eating. I'm getting ready to leave.
You're carrying me.
I know.
Varys is still deep within his meditation.
I throw him into the fight. No, I mean,
Sorry, I stepped away for like a split second. Did we do a short rest or long rest?
Long rest.
Long rest.
So re-roll your portent.
Okay.
All
I
right.
poke Varric while he's meditating to his magic god.
Okay.
Cool.
19 and a 3.
So who would like to take the lead in going through the blizzard?
Everyone looks at Drake.
Does Drake accept this?
I thought he said nope. Like, wait a minute.
Nice.
Ooh, very nice. All right. Let me put this back here.
Yeah, before we leave, I would nod and give thanks to the Winter Wolf for
Yes.
sheltering us.
All right. As the winter wolf kind of sees you guys starting to leave, it does stop by towards the entrance and kind of just like hold its head down.
I
It's your
pet it.
chance.
So, all right, strength check. See how hard you pet it.
Oh my god.
Rolls a nat 20, pushes the wolf to the ground.
Oops. Dude, I'm actually reading something about that. It was like an orc. He's really nice to animals. He tries to pet a squirrel, rolls a 20, destroys the squirrel.
Oh, poor guy.
And he was so sad.
So, yes, roll that strength check, please.
Goodness. That's pretty fucking hard.
That is pretty fucking hard. Let me see. I'm gonna roll against that.
Oh shit.
Okay. So, after everyone's walking by, kind of giving it, like, small pets, Moto, you're the very last one coming outside the cave, as you just go... It kind of... The wolf kind of snarls a little bit and almost like howls, but it just stops for a second and goes.
I leave content.
I'm literally now imagining Moto doing that. with eyes
David.
in opposite directions.
David,
I
It-
can't even.
it didn't even feel you. When you came up to pet it, like you were kind of stroking its like head a little bit, but it just felt like a toothpick to it. Not even like. Not. I think you were
It's
just
like,
touching
did
the
it
hair
even touch my
fibers.
fur?
Doesn't even know I exist. Huh. That's very unfortunate.
All right, but after
We
all
have
that,
the two dualities. It's fine.
you guys can't tell what time of day it is right now. The blizzard is still there, but it's definitely subsided a lot more than yesterday. But you feel like it might get stronger the later it gets into the night. So as Drake starts trudging you guys along down the beaten path, you guys do notice something off the corner of your eyes. Actually, give me a perception check for that. Let me see who sees it.
Perception.
With disadvantage, let's go.
With disadvantage or?
Let's see. With disadvantage,
Do
actually,
it.
yes. Just because of the blizzard.
All of us are rolling at disadvantage?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll just roll a second time.
Why did I get a good roll?
Oh,
Oh.
there goes a good roll.
Yeah.
I got a 10 total on my first one.
Moto, Nova, and David, you guys notice off the corner of your eye, you spot a crumbling tower atop a hill less than about a quarter mile away.
You say
Parts of-
like going to fall kind of tower?
No, it seems like it's kind of like taking a bit of a beating from this blizzard from before, but it's still holding fast. Parts of its conical roof and outer shell have fallen inward a bit, and it seems that there's some kind of thing flying over it, but you can't make that out.
Let's investigate.
I agree. Guys, we're going over to that random tower over there.
Okay.
Alright. Mind you, it's been about 2 to 3 hours since you guys have been walking through this blizzard. So it's gonna be a little bit. I'll move you guys to this map. The closer and closer you guys start getting towards the tower, you just hear a very, like, ugly kind of, almost mournful howling from the inside, and it's just going.
That sounds familiar.
But the blizzard's kind of throwing it off a little bit, so you're not 100% sure what kind of noise that's being in there. And when you guys get closer, you see some hawks just flying above, circling the tower.
Huh.
So, but when you guys do approach it, you notice a large boulder blocks the entrance to the tower ground floor.
Is there any way we can move it?
Give me strength checks.
Ooh.
Let me see what this one is. Alright. Are you the only two trying to push it?
Moto, we need your help.
Well, I guess
What?
I'm on a roll with
Why?
strength.
With that 22.
Whoops.
I guess I'll help.
A 9.
Oh, I do even better. Nice.
Nice. So as you guys all start Trinity pushing it, pretty much the boulder just starts moving ever so slightly, ever so slightly, ever so slightly, until there's a big enough opening for each of you guys to be able to get in. Let me actually see if I can move this boulder. I can't. Yeah, so the boulder in general is going to be right. Oh, keep doing that. Like right here.
Okay.
You guys are able to push it that far deep enough. But as soon as you guys like move the boulder, the loud sound just starts getting, you know, echoey as you guys look inside and see if my
A giant square block.
a giant square block.
Okay, guys, as we're pushing it.
This, and then on this is what you guys can see from the side. Pichu, roll 20. Ba-ba-ba-ba. So you guys just see a giant humanoid figure.
How big?
About at least 10 feet tall. As it's singing a mournful, kind of ugly, guttural sound. Would you guys like to approach?
Does it
Yeah.
sound like he's speaking a language? Or is he just like...
It sounds like it's giant. So you guys do, well, half you guys do understand that.
If you guys understand that.
Give me
Okay.
a perception to see if you can tell exactly what it's saying.
Okay. Let me just do this again. Perception.
Ooh, nice. So Drake and David, you guys are able to kind of find some of the words and like kind of piece them together little by little. As you can hear, it's a she, and she's singing about her husband who was taken away by the chief.
She's a base.
I'm gonna like... I'm gonna say to the team, like, I'm going in. I know what she's talking about. She doesn't seem like she's gonna harm us, so I'm gonna step inside and I'm gonna go, "Excuse me," in giant.
Roll for initiative.
Roll for initiative. That was fast. Okay. Are you being serious? Or should
I am being serious. Roll for
Okay,
initiative.
I guess I was wrong.
He's not hostile, guys. Walks in. Hey, how's die? Oh.
Oh, turn tracker. Hello. There you are. Give me a sec.
Big slow.
I'm slower than both of you guys.
Alright. It's gonna take this moment to come crash down onto the floor. Because it was on the, like, you know, the top part of the tower. And she's gonna jump down and go, "Little people! Little people, come hurt me! Leave me be!"
Okay. And I start walking towards the exit. I'll just like make a 90-degree turn and just start walking away.
Walks in, walks out.
I say this in giant.
Okay. Drake. You get to walk out on your turn, by the way. This is initiative.
Oh, on my turn. Yeah,
Mhm.
my bad.
Drake, what would you like to do?
It's sad that he lost his voice. It can speak giant.
Yeah, you understand. You kind of unsheath your sword and just kind of start walking out. Nova?
Okay.
Yeah,
Probably is like the weirdest juxtaposition.
so,
Like for everyone else that doesn't understand giant.
Nova, you didn't understand what the giant said. So you don't
Yeah, but
understand why.
Drake-
Yeah.
So if Drake is leaving and not going in, it's a pretty clear sign to not go in.
Damn it! I wish I was faster.
Yeah, I am operating off of what Drake just did.
Okay.
Or more specifically,
scratching my
Drake
head.
put away his sword and left. Therefore, that is a sign that we are not fighting.
Okay. It's gonna be the hill giant's turn. She's gonna kind of like be surprised and go, "Oh, that work? I talk good." As he kind of like walks up to David and like peers down straight at you, and she like looks
It
you
worked.
straight into the eye, David, and goes, and she's like, "Leave or feed me or husband."
Does she sound inebriated?
No.
Okay.
Just-
Because the heck
just-
at the end made me think that.
She's just giant.
I'll give you some food and I'll go.
Yeah, you're just gonna kind of like
I'll
throw...
just say that in response.
Okay. So I'll have you prepare just throwing down a ration for your turn, and then you can do your
Okay.
movement. Moto, what are you doing? You just see this giant hulking creature staring straight at David. You don't know what she just said to David.
I looked very confused.
Oh, hi, buddy.
Guess I'll just stand behind David and ready an attack if something bad happens.
The giant just kind of sees you starting to walk closer and closer as she just kind of holds up her great club. Just like, why blood one walking?
Don't
I
mind him.
shrug because I don't know what he's saying.
She.
It.
Don't mind him.
Varys, what are you doing?
I'm just watching this unfold.
Alright, you're just kind of like admiring what's going on, and you're like, huh. Actually,
Well,
Varys,
to me, I'm like,
since you're watching this, I want you to do a perception check for your turn then.
okay, can't wait to fail that.
It'll be fine.
You'll be fine. If you roll good, you roll good.
Alright.
Oh, look at that.
Yeah. So for your perception check, you're too like entranced by like the hill giant that's kind of in the middle of this tower. You only notice like bits and bits of rubble right here, but you don't really see anything else under it from your perception.
Right where, sorry?
Right behind it, like right around here.
Okay, gotcha.
David, this is when you are throwing down the ration.
Me fine husband. Bye.
Okay,
Can I
do you actually say that?
Yes.
So you throw down the ration. One of the hawks right above is gonna swoop down, just take the ration, and just starts flying around and goes back up to the top of the tower. And the hill giant goes, "Ah, forward! Wait, you say you find husband?
Yes.
Oh, oh,
Need help.
you help find husband?
Yes.
The dumb captain took my husband.
Where husband? Lead to husband.
Alright, we'll be
Me
out of it.
fight captain.
Do actually a persuasion check for this one.
Okay. I can't wait to fail this.
Not with that attitude.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
I'm fuck up my words. No.
Alright, so you kind of start stumbling in your words, and you're like,
Exactly.
yeah, I'll be your husband. And as soon as you say that, she gets enraged. She's like, no, only one husband for me! And she starts getting more and more enraged, and it seems like she's getting ready to charge at you guys.
David, can you
speak
try
bad.
to not get us killed?
Me speak bad. Me no mean that. I'm
It's
like
too
trying
late.
to use the simplest words.
It's too late.
Ah, it's my turn now.
I know. Is it? No, it's
Ready
Drake's
to
turn.
action. Drake at
Okay.
the top.
Yeah.
Wait, is it actually attacking or is it just getting angrier?
It's getting angrier and it seems like it's coming to attack. You guys can always take this moment to try to calm it down or just kill it.
This might be a good lead.
Drake, from your end, you just see the hill giant starting to get ready to charge straight into the middle of all of you.
But it's my turn, because Drake's first in line. Remember?
Because I thought David was last in the turn order.
I was, yeah.
Ready to action. I get moved to the end of the turn.
Oh, yeah. So that's your ready to action.
Yep.
Yeah. I mean, you can poke at it now if you'd like.
That's what I'm going to do.
Okay. Then
In
yes.
my eyes, I saw David run away and then get angry. That's all I got out of this.
That is so true. So yes, that attack does hit the hill giant as you kind of like clobber her hand a little bit. She's gonna start howling in pain, and she is definitely getting angry, like even angrier after that swing. Now it's Drake's turn.
Keep hitting it.
Yeah, that one will miss as she kind of like pulls her hand away, and then with that blunt edge,
You're essentially going like back.
yeah, you're kind of motioning it to go back, but she doesn't seem to be getting the gist of what's going on. So Drake will. So I'm guessing Drake, you just want to Reggie your action right there too. Okay. Nova, your go.
I will go up to David. David, what are we doing?
Okay. She lost her husband to someone is named Captain.
Uh-huh. And
I'm trying to get a lead on where the hill giants are, but okay. This is going worse than I thought it was. Because I can't speak right now.
And what did you say?
Me be husband.
Oh my god.
I'm going to attempt to talk her down.
All right. I would like you to do persuasion at disadvantage.
Oh boy.
I'm assuming because she's
Because
enraged right now.
Moto hit her.
Oh,
Oh yeah!
Ooh.
yeah!
Nice with the 20. I'll do it against this insight check. And yep, she calms down a little bit after like pulling out her hands. She's going at like the cut that she just got from the halberd. As she just notices the small half-elven paladin come up to her, like, "Ooh, this one pretty."
Wait, did she say that in common or in giant?
Giant.
Okay.
I tried
Hello. We come in peace.
Yeah, you kind of have
What
your
are we doing here?
you kind of have your hands out, and it kind of slowly starts talking in a little bit of a broken common. It says words every so often, where it's like, "Oh, husband, concubine,
Oh my god!
miss, him, party, hunting." Those are the only words you understood. David,
Everyone's really confused.
David, what you heard in general, and Drake, you can hear from back there. She said that her husband was stolen by a chief and turned into part of her concubine. And she misses him dearly and misses when she just pretty much was just with him. And she went out to go hunting with the other hill giants, but she took this opportunity to run away and found this tower.
I know you just explained it, but I just want to put it in my words.
Okay.
Yeah, her husband became a gigolo for her cat.
What?
A gigolo. She misses him dearly.
Okay, I got that much. Do we want to help find the husband? Is that what we're gonna do?
Yes.
Okay.
I could try again in Giant, but use a lot more simpler terms.
All right. It'll be on this hill giant's turn. She'll stop like right next to Nova. And David, this is going to be an opportunity for you to speak back again.
Okay.
So this time he's going to be regular, no disadvantage.
Okay, regular, no disadvantage.
Mhm.
This one's gonna be fucking spicy. Watch this.
Oh,
Okay.
Oh, nice.
There was a 1 in there. Two
There
of them,
was.
actually.
Yeah, there was 2 1s in there. All right. The hill giant's going to stop. We are completely out of initiative now.
Okay.
oh my god.
that was.
The
I was
funniest
expecting
thing.
that to go much worse.
The
just
funniest
because of that
thing
one.
is the funniest thing was that I was imagining this from like your perspective, John, where like you prepared all this whole encounter and everything, just in case, and we encounter the creature, and you're like, so what are you guys gonna do? We're gonna walk away. Oh, okay.
I mean, you guys could have, honestly.
I mean, I mean, like I just spent like a couple hours working on it, but you know, you want to walk away, you want to walk away.
I actually think this was the intended way John wanted this.
Like imagine if
Who
we had
knows?
just gotten.
We don't know yet
just
because
like
we're in the
that.
middle of this session.
Like imagine if we had just met, like if we had the stairs to the Cloud Giant's tower just lowered, and we just went nope, and then the campaign just ended there.
Could've.
Like,
Coulda, shoulda, woulda.
That's always like one of my favorite type of ideas. Is like, what if they said no here, just walked away from the situation?
Yeah. Don't worry. I'm slowly preparing for those kind of contingencies. But back to the matter at hand. The hill giant's gonna stop and kind of sit down, kind of crisscross applesauce in front of you guys. She reeks. She smells of a lot of like dead carcass and everything, and she's definitely not a looker. But she kind of like looks at
Right.
David and go, "Sorry, small one, you're not my type. I break you."
Single tear. Pride hurt.
For the first time ever, it's David who got turned down.
Pride hurt. But I completely lost my train of thought. Was what I was gonna say. But we find husband essentially.
You my husband? I'm so happy. We take husband. So
We might need help.
Oh,
Guide us.
guide. She's gonna take a moment to think. Where is camp again? I know direction of other hill giants. Maybe they help. They help get husband. I shall kind of like stand back up and just start merrily skipping, almost crushing you guys.
What the fuck is going on here? Why did I do this?
She's
You know,
gonna pick up the
I say,
boulder.
and I just look at David and I'm just confused, just utterly and totally confused.
She's gonna pick up the boulder and kind of hold it above her head happily. And she's like, "Follow me. I remember direction."
Okay.
All right, so this is the.
Don't go south. That's all I asked.
So the giant's gonna
Better
lead.
than freezing to death.
It's true. Let me get this out of the way. Second. So the giant's gonna just merely like lead you guys through. It seems to know a general direction of how to get closer and closer to the bottom of the mountain as greenery is slowly starting to appear for you guys again. The harsh white of winter is slowly dissipating as you just see the pine trees slowly actually getting their green back.
Finally.
Excuse me.
Let me...
Is she skipping with the boulder over her head, or is she like pushing it in front of her, or like what's going on here?
A bit of both. She kind of like hops a little bit, but she can't hop as high with the boulder. But then she like kind of rolls it down and starts slowly rolling it while hopping. So you guys just start feeling thuds and thuds and thuds every so often until she gets like a little tired. And she's like, and stops for a second and just kind of like looks at you like, oh yeah.
Oh. Like she forgot that we existed.
Yeah. So she's gonna be able to lead you guys after about an hour's worth of that to this little forested area. Use alt. Yeah, use alt to walk around on this part, just for the time being. But this is kind of how big she is compared to you guys. She goes. You are not on top
to the sky.
You are not on top of that tree.
Just imagine like Moto is like, huh, I'm gonna go see what's up ahead. Just floats up into the sky. When did he do that? I have no idea.
The Nova falls down into an abyss.
Alright, so you guys are gonna continue on walking and walking as she's also getting a little confused. She's like, I remember we here, then we move here, and then you guys just see an obvious track of like fallen down pine trees, and she's still confused. She's like, oh.
I will
Maybe that
point
way.
at fallen trees in that
I
direction.
can't speak English. David.
Maybe that way.
Oh, true. She's gonna kind of like walk over this way. As she kind of stops, as you guys just hear other like howls from the bottom of this giant ravine. You just hear, give me food.
Huh.
Should we be worried?
Nah.
Would you guys like to look down?
Sure.
Yes.
I'll peer over.
Okay, you guys can peer over. You see there's a rope affixed to the side of the cliff. While you guys look down, the hill giant you guys are with, she's gonna go, oh no, they know I'm here. And she's gonna kind of like hide behind one of the pine trees. Shh! I didn't lead you!
Okay. Thank you.
So she's gonna like kind of hide back here. As you guys peer down into the abyss, you guys see three hill giants that seem to have a lot of blood on them. They have some different animal carcasses upon them. There's a whole sack that they're carrying that just has animals that are still moving ever so slightly, and then you see a different kind of creature. Do a history check for everyone.
I can't wait for this.
Oh lordy, the forte cometh.
Good!
Oh,
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. That
hell
one.
yeah.
Oh my god, it is my forte.
Don't worry, I'll be with the negative people. Never mind.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, super high.
All right, everyone.
Oh, that's amazing.
Moto, you know this creature as a furbolg, and they seem to be protecting an injured elk right behind her, and she seems fairly angry and agitated at all these hill giants. She is at least 2 feet to 3 feet shorter than the hill giants, but she is still fairly tall.
Huh. You guys want to go help?
I
remember learning about this in that one class that I fell asleep in.
Did I also? It's one of those things
Yes.
that like you fell asleep and you pretend.
Yes, you
all
guys
along.
have pretty much the same information on this.
Okay.
For Moto, though, you for some reason know that they are a giant kin, while everyone else just knows of their existence. Moto actually paid attention to that part of class.
For some reason. Yeah, maybe we should go help him.
Hang on. Before we go help, anyone want to confirm with the giant that was just leading us to make sure that none of those are her husband?
I'm pretty
What
sure none of these are their husbands.
What does your husband look like?
I'm going.
Like every other
If
giant.
I
Is
made a
there
jump
anything that
here-
the others don't?
He kind of scruffy, and she's kind of like twirling her hair a little bit.
I'm just like nodding my
he's-
head.
He's fairly wide. Oh, if you're wondering if he part of hunting party, no, he with concubine.
Oh my god, I don't even know why that wasn't even a question to ask. I'm gonna. Can I
Okay.
jump down and attack?
Yes, would everyone like to roll for initiative?
Depends, Moto. Do you want to risk just face planting on the floor?
Damn right I do. I don't know what the hell you're talking about.
Are we rolling for initiative?
Yep, I guess we are.
I guess we are. Actually,
Do you get surprise? Well, I'm gonna get surprise.
Well, we'll see if you get surprise. Once our new person over here talks to these giants real quick, if they're actually here.
Oh, it's not him doing it now.
Okay. Let me roll these initiatives real quick, though.
Jeez.
And the battle map will actually be a little weird because this map's kind of strange. Let me open it up for you guys.
horizontal rather than over the top.
Oh no. Don't worry. Here's what it looks like from above. So here's the regular battle map.
Yeah, I think I can see where we are in relation to this.
Yeah, we'd be like around here when we descend.
Yeah, right around there. Ish.
New
in
new person.
this-
I would like you to do a perception check for me.
Meanwhile-
I think she's just dead. We already
Nice.
killed her off. Third
It's a
character.
record. It's a
Can
new
you guys hear
record.
me?
Oh,
No.
there-
There you are.
Oh damn.
my god! All right.
Okay.
While you're kind of like holding back these hill giants, and you're also speaking in giant to them, you kind of notice at the top of your rope that you usually ascertain, you see a group of adventurers just kind of peering down, getting ready to jump down. You have an opportunity. Yeah.
Please help me.
Would you like to just scream that?
Help me.
No, please don't fucking say anything.
I'm just kidding. Yeah, no, man. Just need a surprise attack. I look at the giant, hold him off, and I'm just like, please back away. You hurt my animals.
That delivery was
Stop.
A plus.
It was A plus. Let me give you guys like a second set of tokens on the side.
You hurt my animal.
Do I notice the elf?
With that perception check, yes. That was like
Damn
the
right.
that was the one you like peered into.
Oh, okay. Hold on.
Moto just double the size.
This is double the size of everyone. Well, let me.
If only my points could save me.
Uh-oh.
My points! Okay.
Oh, this would be a fun character.
Let me get you guys in
All in
position.
favor of not helping?
What, for calling Moto a prince?
No, that was you, buddy.
It might have been. You don't know who she was talking about. I mean, one of you guys can do an insight check to see who she was directing that at.
I mean, I'll give a shot.
I'll give it a
Whatever
shot.
this is my character's headcanon.
I'm
Why
still
is the
staying in the
initiative
bear.
count at 24?
Huh?
Why is your initiative
Count
counter?
should be 15.
Well, change it.
Change it to 15.
Yeah, just change it.
You know what? I'll do it.
Oh, there it goes. Now it's 15.
You just change it if it's wrong.
Yeah. I just don't know how it got to 24 in the first place.
Yeah, good question. You haven't rolled a 24 recently.
Drake
So...
rolled a 24, so
I
wondering
think-
if he had somehow clicked my token.
Yeah, because I mean, I can still click your token and move you around.
I can specifically click. I can only
Yeah, it must have
click
been.
Novas.
You can only click Novas?
Yeah,
Can we like?
yeah.
fix
For
it?
some reason, Nova is the only one that we have permission to just do with whatever.
That is so strange. We'll fix that later. Is there anyone else's I have to fix?
No, just
No, it's literally just Nova because we can see her health bar.
Okay. So we got that.
Bam.
I like how I am.
Does that mean?
With-
Oh my god! I even have access to your character sheet.
That is weird.
Weird.
Just don't mess with that for now.
Yeah, I won't. It was just I was curious.
Alright, so there is no surprise round because as soon as this furball down here screamed, "I hope my prince can save me!" The hill giants kind of like look up and they're like, "Oh!"
I'm totally.
Why?
David, your go. Top of the round.
Oh. I'll shoot this one.
Which one?
Me? Did you shoot me?
Wait, is this you?
24.
Huh?
Drake.
Oh, Drake has it.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
Drake is up. My bad.
Oh, that's weird.
I
Yeah,
completely
that's
forgot.
why
I got deleted off the.
Yeah, I was wondering why that got put him to the bottom.
Okay. So Drake, it's actually your go. What are you doing?
It's about a 40-foot drop, by the way. 20 if you're jumping on them.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, time for that Dark Souls plunging attack.
I was gonna do that with advantage, but now I don't feel like risking the 40-foot ball.
It was gonna attack on Titan, bitch slapped out of the air.
Basically,
It's eaten by the hill giant.
break all my legs on the way down, you know.
Oh wait.
So he's climbing
Wait,
down the rope.
new person. Where's your initiative?
Oh, I have to do initiative? Nah.
Duh.
Wait,
Well, yeah, you're in the
He's just
conflict.
gonna run. It's okay.
No, just throw your initiative in there.
Okay, yeah.
Oh my god!
Oh, snap.
Instant crit.
Yeah. That's the first
You're
crit of that
hiding,
character.
David.
I know, right?
You didn't.
Second roll.
You didn't click your
Higher
token.
modifier.
Oh, I don't know how to do that shit.
You just click on your token.
and then redo initiative. And then type
I got you though this time. So
Yeah, when you have that red, green, and blue circle and the two icons at the bottom around your token, and then you click initiative, it'll put you in the turn order. Because that means you're clicked on yourself.
Yeah.
There you go.
Oh,
all right.
interesting.
So just always make sure you've clicked on yourself before you click your initiative.
Yep. But now we'll get ready for season 1
You
battle
wouldn't
music.
even get down all the rope.
One last thing. I should be going before our new friend.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because of your
Uh,
decks.
Monitor. Yes, thank you. All right, all set.
All right.
Let's do it to it.
Yeah. So that rope is fairly long. I mean, you can do your plunging attack, and I will say yes. But you could also just
don't
take
fall.
you could just take the turn to go down the rope. Because it is a 40-foot rope. Or
And our climbs is our movement speed.
yeah, so it would take another 10 to
So
get
you
down.
can down the rope. Yeah.
Or one thing I will let you do is you can
Power.
take your full action to jump down, well not jump down, but go halfway through the rope, and then do a athletics or acrobatics check to see if you can land straight on a hill giant.
Yeah, there you go.
There is no attack roll though, but you can jump on top of them.
You can try to ride a giant until your next turn.
Yep.
Oh, I'll do that.
Holy
Ooh,
shit.
nice! As the giant that's looking up just kind of sees a red blur just jump straight down through the rope, and then just jump right on top of its head. You're about like right here. And you're kind of just holding up by the fibers of its hair.
Oh god, and all that armor he's wearing make him kind of heavy too, so that would
Mhm.
hurt. Tugging on that.
So you got that.
He's going Shadow of the Colossus on this one.
You got, all right, David. It's your go. As you just see this hero just jump on top of all that.
Hell yeah. I'm gonna like go to the edge and just start shooting down on this one.
Okay.
Because I'm assuming the this is the furl ball, right?
Yeah. You can shoot the furball. I won't say no.
No, I'm just trying to get my targeting.
Okay.
So yeah. Normal shots. Is this in sunlight?
This
Yes.
is the middle of the day.
Okay.
Well, if you're shooting the one that Drake's on, you do have somebody in threat range.
What is this?
Want to though?
I mean, all three of them are going to be coming for us. The
Okay.
attack line,
30
they're gonna
seconds is
attack us.
almost
They're all
up.
gonna attack us.
30
All right,
seconds is
whatever.
almost up.
17, 16, and 21.
All three will hit.
Nice.
It should be balanced out. So. Oh yeah, you're right. So,
Yeah, you had to turn off the disadvantage.
Yeah. Ooh. So which one
bang,
was that
bang,
again?
bang. The
Oh,
one that
that's-
had that
Drake.
equaled out. So the one that Drake was on.
Drake's on? Yeah.
That was 56 damage.
Yeah, 56.
Jesus Christ. Let me...
Sharpshooter strong.
As Drake just provided a strong enough like distraction for that giant that you just got a good amount of arrows just straight into its like chest. One almost went inside his mouth, but you almost like hit Drake along the way, so you kind of just curved it a bit. Next will be our new friend.
Well, can I make one
Mhm.
random observation before my turn ends?
Sure.
These look like concubines. Does I make a history check to figure out if we might be accidentally killing these the husband?
Sure.
That's what I had us check earlier.
I'll allow it though, just for fun.
Okay.
This is like a hot or not.
I got you.
Oh my god!
I apparently know about concubines, I guess.
So one of your
Giant
while you were studying how to speak giant back in the day, you were reading about hill giants and how they like form like
Hierarchy.
yeah, they're forming their own hierarchies and their mating. You understand that females are mostly the ones that do everything, while males are just kind of dumb and lazy. So you see that there is one female among this group, while the other two are just males that are just really like out there looking. They don't seem to
Okay.
be part of any kind of concubine, as they are holding like hunting sacks.
Okay. I was expecting the opposite and get like a 1.
Hey, that was really good. You let me talk about the history of hill giants for a sec. Next will be our new friend,
Okay.
who is not evil, right?
Freaking clown icon, I swear.
Okay. The newest giant. I want to use my create or destroy water at level 4 spell. Level 4.
Okay.
On top of it, and I'm gonna use my shape water to use ice, make it ice, turn into ice. But how do I?
That's 2 actions.
Yeah,
That's
I don't
true,
think that one.
Really?
That's 2 actions.
Oh!
So you can fire water at them, and I'll do a athletics check to see if like they can just hold hold fast there.
Okay. I got my other plan. Conjure animals. I use that.
Okay. What are you gonna conjure?
I'm gonna conjure.
Wonder Twin
One
powers
Piece.
activate.
Actually, no. 2 piece. 2 piece. Challenging waiting one lore.
All right, then what are you? Okay. Yeah, what are you summoning?
No. I don't know what those 2 beasts up. I don't have the list. It doesn't matter. Just
Let me
It is
look.
GM's discretion of what they summon. So.
Okay. Let me grab this.
He casts the spell switch. He doesn't have the ability to choose what beast comes out.
Mhm.
so John gets to pick.
Yeah. Let me go
You
grab.
just get to pick the level, but you don't get to choose what comes out.
That's fine by me.
Let me grab one of the. Back for me, just for fun.
Yeah. My joy. In action.
No stars for you, dude.
Let me use the bathroom real quick. I'll be right back.
Okay. As Nova suddenly has to pee in the middle of this.
God damn it, Nova.
Arcana check, please.
Missed.
Me?
Yes.
Okay. Arcana. Core. Arcana.
Okay, so with that 10. Alright, I was gonna let something cool happen if you got something high, but you didn't.
That's like a wolves, but dire.
Yeah, so you are able to summon.
Shut up.
You are actually able to summon
Dire wolves.
2 wolves.
Fucking dire wolves. They're like wolf, only dire.
And now I have to add them to the initiative.
god.
Oh, this is gonna be a fun character to DM.
Play that game.
This is alien technology. Who knows how
It
it
is
works?
alien technology. So let me add a turn for this one. I'm just gonna roll on my end. So that's 7. And then this one is this. God, they suck at initiative, but they're there.
Am I mad?
The typo strikes again.
Oh, yeah. I'm rolling in real life, so don't worry.
Oh, come on.
They are technically to GM only.
I'm sorry, Drake. It sucks, man, that you just can't escape that typo curse. It's like almost every time it hits you.
Well, he's the only one typing, so.
Alright, you are able to summon those 2 wolves just from the magical area. They just start forming from the bottom and up as just small little butterflies just form into this wolf.
Attack the news giant, please.
Alright. It does heed to your
Stay
command.
away.
But next will be one of the hill giants, and it's gonna be... Where the heck did it go? Why isn't it
Is
highlighting?
that the female one?
It's the one in the middle. I mean, not the one in the middle, the furthest one.
Yeah, it's the one on the far right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's so weird. So this one's gonna
One of these.
see that there's a guy just right on top of this one's actually the female one. There's a one right. I'm mixing up my words. But there's a person right on top of this one's head as she is going to forcefully smack at it.
Uh-oh.
That timing was perfect.
Great club. That's a lot of dice. 27 to hit will do 23 bludgeoning damage to Drake. Drake, do a athletics check to see if you can still hold on. This one seems to be a lot more accurate, surprisingly.
Very.
Nice.
Nice. You are able to hold straight onto this hill giant.
Screw you, David. You smart ass.
As it's gonna take her time to kind of like move a little bit forward because she thinks that she got Drake, and she's gonna run up and start coming towards this wolf. The wolf's gonna start howling at her as she's gonna do another great club swing onto this wolf. Missing just barely as the wolf is nimble enough to pass through. Varys, is your go?
Okay.
Okay. Let's see here. Sorry, just quickly refreshing myself on what I've got here.
Mhm.
It's fine. There's only time limit. It's okay.
30 seconds.
Alright, I'm gonna... Could I climb down... Actually, no, wait. I don't think I should do that just yet. I'm gonna throw a magic missile at the one attacking... at the female.
Okay.
And I'll spend a level 3 slot. So I think I get just one extra.
5 missiles you'll get.
That's missiles level 1.
Level 3 magic missiles, 5 or level
Oh, right.
level 3
Sorry.
missile, 5 missiles. So it'll be 5d4 plus 5.
Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Cool.
And they're all
That's-
going to the female.
Alright.
So 16 total damage.
So 16. So as all these magical lights just start appearing from the top of this cavern, all the hill giants are kind of in awe. It's like, oh, magic, magic! As this one's starting to get pelted by the all the lights, as she's kind of like limbering back and forth. She still seems pretty healthy, but she's pretty annoyed now.
Can I look up at that elf and I'm like, my friend. But I just say, I mean, very softly, very softly. Can he see that? Because I know what he
you
has.
do-
Okay, play him, but
Yeah, you notice that there
Yeah.
is some magical like power emanating from the top, and you're a little bit in awe too.
yes, I look up.
Nova, that's your go.
Oh, shit.
So will it take all of my movement to climb down the rope and get down?
Yes,
that's
it will. Unless
Okay.
you want to do the same trick as Drake.
Nah, I'm just gonna climb down.
Okay.
And then I will cast Shield of Faith on the Drake.
Okay.
Excuse me for a bit. If it comes to my turn, you know what I'm doing.
He's shooting
Shooting 3 times.
once.
Yeah.
He's testing the waters.
Testing the waters of my my larger crossbow, whether or not I should go to that or not.
She will chant out, "Blessed be the hero," and cast Shield of Faith onto Drake.
Alright, Drake, you start feeling a magical surge protecting you as you are still
Plus
holding
2
on
AC.
to. Yeah. So as you are holding on to this gigantic Goliath beast. Next is going to be a wolf.
18 AC.
So this wolf will run up and just start biting at the nearest hill giant. And it's going to roll for bite damage, which is this plus 4, so... Hate my sheets.
Magical bite damage. Ooh.
So that will actually hit, as it does gnaw at this one's leg for a good 2d4. So that's gonna be for a good 7 damage.
The duality of man.
I know, right? Next, Moto.
I can do my punching attack, right?
Hmm?
I can just jump down and attack, right?
Yes, I will let you. But I would like you to do a athletics for it.
Okay.
Ooh,
Okay.
you are
I was gonna lie.
you are successfully able to plunge right on top of it, right next to Drake, as you guys are both kind of holding straight at the hill giant. Roll your attack to see if it hits.
Oh,
Yes,
shit.
it does. Nice. So
Ropes are for losers.
all you guys just suddenly hear from the top of the or whoever's all down there. You just hear from the top, "Ropes are for losers!" As you just see Moto jumping down and plunging straight at the head of this hill giant. So you'll be right. I was just say you're literally right on top of it, like this, right next to Drake, who's still holding on for dear life, a little dazed from that swing. You just kind of look at him and just smile.
What's up?
Your halberd is digging a little bit into its flesh, so that's how you're holding on to it. It
I'm
is
just like holding onto my halberd and just hanging there. What's up?
it is screaming in pain quite a bit, but it is now its turn as it's going to pull its great club and try to hit both of you guys.
Oh, this is gonna go badly for it.
I'm gonna say it's at disadvantage because you are right on top of it.
Yeah, he's kind of hitting himself.
Yep, they're not that bright.
Yeah, that's just it. Like, there's no way he's not gonna hurt himself going after you. You're on his shoulders at least.
Where's my rolls? Oh yeah, there it is. Oh my goodness. So the first one was trying to hit Drake because he was the first perpetrator on top. But then the second one crits for Moto.
Damn.
As Moto, you are a little too far away, like from its head, where it actually gets a good smack onto you.
Oh well, Horton won't save me this time, I guess.
You're gonna take 50 damage.
Holy shit!
Oh my god!
Holy shit!
Remember new crit rules.
Oh yeah, you're right. Damn.
I would like you to do another athletics to see if you can even hold on from that blow. Oh my goodness. Like a trooper, you took the full brunt of that attack, and it just hurts extremely. But you kind of like dig your halberd a little bit deeper down to where it doesn't break off, and you're still holding on by the skin of like the tip.
You just anime style took a blow to the chest and coughed up blood, and you're still holding your ground.
Like a hero.
All I can say is jump down. Hey Drake, how's it? Good. Oh god.
How's that?
Regretting the rope yet?
Alright, next is gonna be...
I only saw what was the license plate on that club.
What's a license plate? As the wolf exclaims
50.
in common. But for real, it's gonna bite at the same exact giant that they were already fighting for. It will sadly miss, as it is... Actually, it has advantage because of pack tactics, so...
Nice.
Gotta remember wolves have that. As that bite will actually hit, as it's gonna gnaw straight into its other leg. And it's gonna roll for 6 damage. This giant just has 2 wolves just on each leg, just getting bitten. It's gonna try to smack both of them off with its fists. So one.
Must be nice.
as the two wolves kind of like are stuck onto its leg because it's just gnawing onto it. It's gonna slowly like raise one leg after another and squash both the wolves as they both disappear.
Oh shit.
You did well.
Next tried hit points, wasn't it?
Yep. Drake. Top of the round. Ooh, nice. Yeah, right on top of its head.
Skull.
Ooh,
shit.
yes! They both hit. Nice. So
Nice.
for a hearty 26 damage. I'm just gonna move you real quick because you're kind of in the way. After, yeah, it's completely bloodied and it looks like it's about to pass out from just the flurry of attacks that's coming from it. Anything else you would like to do? Alright, and then you'll use second wind?
Probably a good call.
Nice.
Probably a good call. Nice.
Nice, so you'll heal that 15 for your bonus. Next will be David. Is he here?
Looks like he's not.
He's not here, so let's do David things, I guess.
So he's using a heavy crossbow now, or?
He's gonna try his heavy crossbow as he kind of pulls it out from his back, and he's gonna fire at the one you guys are killing. I think he gets. Let's see.
I'm back just in time.
All right, you fired your heavy crossbow for a hit.
Okay. I'll shoot again.
Okay.
Nice.
Ooh, nice.
That
So
should technically be at disadvantage, but
What?
Up.
Who do you shoot at? There's only disadvantage you're shooting this guy.
oh, I'll shoot this guy.
yeah, you're literally shooting the
didn't
guy that
realize
both the
you
other
were
two are
both-
on.
Yeah, that's what John said. You're shooting the one that they're on, right? So
I
don't
came
worry.
back and you two are both like riding a fucking hill giant.
Oh, are you
Yep.
kidding? Moto just took 50 damage from a
I
claw.
got fucking crit with new crit rolls. I got destroyed.
Jesus.
All right. Nice. So this
And
one.
I can't use my hand.
Let me move Moto real quick. So this one is actually dead.
Got him.
So you got that. So this one's out of the way. After just getting barraged by the two swings from Drake, another just even heavier shots come straight into both of its eyeballs. As it just slowly starts falling down. Do acrobatics checks for me, Drake and Moto.
I don't think I'm not good at. I don't have good decks.
Good luck, you two.
Oh my god.
It's because he rolled before I said good luck.
Yeah. So Moto, you are knocked prone onto the ground. You don't take any extra damage because you are high enough to not take too much damage from that. But you are knocked prone on this side. And like an action movie hero, Drake sees the opportunity, sees both of the arrows fly straight into its head as it just starts crumbling down onto the floor. He kind of like lets go of the hair, does like a triple backflip right next to Moto, and just like has his sword drawn straight at the other two hill giants. Moto, you're right behind. You could see his butt, and you're just
I
like,
hate this.
Got clubbed, almost all your health gone, and now you've got an ass in your.
all right, new person, your go.
Okay. Can I use giant insect, my skill?
Yep.
It's your spell, right? Yes.
Okay. I summon all my giant insects. Please save me.
No, so which one are you doing? Are you doing
Which one are you doing?
Scorpion?
You're not doing all of them.
Okay, I do. No, I just do hit. How many? Oh, I want to do.
You can do up to
One scorpion.
One scorpion.
Yeah, one giant scorpion.
Yeah,
Okay.
One scorpion. Yes.
All right, let me.
10 centimeters is such a pain in the ass. I'm trying to make it easier for you.
Well, I mean,
This
you
is
can
definitely a
always-
scorpion.
You can also always. You don't have to exactly like create 10. You just can create up to. So if you wanted to do just one
no,
giant centipede, you could.
They're really weak. You actually want the 10.
Yeah, I get
Yeah.
that, but I'm just saying technically he doesn't have to do all 10.
Oh. But
Actually-
one scorpion's-
Let me.
This is when the DM starts, like, choosing only the highest CR one, so he only has to do like 2.
Oh, wait, that's an elk. Let me do your actual placeholder. There we go.
I enlarge the scorpion and it becomes an elk.
This is the scorpion. Don't question it.
I can almost taste it.
Oh my god.
Let me roll its initiative.
No, and look at you.
Oh, 15.
The giant goes to attack it, and the scorpion's just like, "Don't touch me, I'm sterile."
Not good for
It's pretty fast.
Cool. It is pretty fast.
And for my bonus action, can I turn invisible
That
with this?
I don't think that's your spell, is it?
That,
No, it's just like this thing right here. Hidden step.
Hidden
I
step.
don't know.
Let me read it.
yep, he can. He just turns invisible. He just disappears.
Oh,
Just straight up disappears.
okay. Then yeah, if you want to just use that.
Okay, and then can I just still walk or no?
Or you could just walk away.
Yep.
Okay, I'm walking. How far can I go?
Your more normal movement speed. So your 30-foot movement speed.
Let me put this ninja icon on you.
Why is that? Okay,
Oh, these are all 10 feet. Is that correct?
30 feet. I can only go 30 feet, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that's how far I can go.
Nice. Moto, you feel you feel a presence kind of next to you, kind of cowering a little bit. And and Drake, you know where she went. You just feel it, just from alert. Next, it will be the female hill giant, as she just sees this giant scorpion kind of like in her way now, as you completely disappeared. She'll do 2 swings at the giant scorpion. That is definitely not Patrick licking SpongeBob.
Just a popsicle.
Yeah, that's why I said it's not. It's not SpongeBob. For 2 swings, which are 1 swing will hit with a mighty swing, but it will still stay there as it's holding up its 1 claw, kind of like pushing it back a little bit. Yeah, I should give this thing HP. It's fairly sturdy, but the other attack completely misses as it kind of like trounces away. Next will be the scorpion, and it will do 2 claw attacks at the assailant. 2. So the first one will sadly miss, while the second one does hit. We'll do 2d8. Nice. For a modest 15 damage to the hill giant as it's preparing its stinger and kind of like raising it up towards her. Varys.
Could I move part way down the rope and then use Misty Step to get the rest of the way down?
I'll say yes.
Okay.
You're able to at least hold one hand off to do a quick spell.
Okay, so, it was just because since it's considered a bonus action,
Yeah,
I wasn't entirely sure.
Mhm.
Okay, so I'm gonna move.
Let me look at Misty Step.
Well, I got it right here.
You're not falling. I'm not falling.
Yeah, you just need voice.
No.
If you said dramatic, you wouldn't be able to do it.
No. I'm gonna chase
Gotcha.
after you.
Okay. So yeah, I'm gonna go about. I'm gonna go 20 feet down the rope, and then I'm gonna use Misty Step to get the rest of the way down.
Okay.
And then at least that way I can put myself like right here. And then I'm gonna go 10, 1. Actually, no, wait. Sorry, I just wanna. Okay, and then I'm gonna cast Blight on this guy.
Okay.
What are you doing?
Casting Blight.
Oh, nice. Let me do its Constitution save.
You cannot cast another spell unless it's a cantrip if you cast Misty Step.
Oh yeah, because Misty Step does count as your spell because it's not a cantrip. So you can fire another You can fire another magic missile, but not do like a
No,
higher.
firebolt. No magic missile. No level spells. If you
Oh yeah,
cast it one off.
yeah, firebolt. I mean,
Even if Misty Step is considered a bonus action?
because it's a
Yeah,
spell.
bonus action just lets you do another spell action, but it can only be a cantrip.
Oh.
Because it'd be bullshit if you had a bonus action cantrip and you were casting full-on spells with another damage spell all the time.
Fair enough. Okay. Then, yeah, I guess I'll just do... Magic Missile again.
Oh, that's a
but
level
I
spell,
will-
isn't it?
Cantrip. Yep.
Oh, sorry,
Cast
cantrip.
Firebolt.
My bad. Alright then, I guess I'm casting Firebolt.
Okay.
Yeah, alright.
Oh,
Of course.
yeah. Sadly,
Firebolt
that
rarely likes to hit.
yeah, firebolt is definitely not one of those spells. But yeah, your flame kind of slowly dissipates like right before it was about to hit it, and you're like, dang.
God damn it, why is it that my cantrip, the one easiest thing for me to cast, and it's the one that fails the most often?
It's
No,
because it
but
happens more often.
yep.
No, I
Wait, what?
Nova is contemplating life. She has about 20 seconds left.
I mean, I'm here. I'm attacking.
Okay.
Move in. We'll make some hammer swings at this boy. Girl, whichever one this is.
Which one? I don't see your characters moving.
He's
right
moving
here.
on the bottom right.
Oh, use the top
That
left.
one's dead, I think.
No.
Use
Yeah,
the top. Use the top, left.
left is the actual battlefield.
Wait, what?
The top left
Wait,
image
what?
is the battlefield. The one on the right that you just moved on was meant for just the story.
Okay,
Yeah.
I'm so brain dead. Sorry.
Yeah, I'll say you were right here from the rope because when you went down, so you're fine.
Okay.
So yeah, you have enough
we'll
movement to
move
get
over
there.
here and make more hammer swings.
Okay.
Where's my character sheet? There it is. And a 1.
That will miss.
And a 2.
That will also miss.
Alright, I have achieved perfect darkness.
Yeah. It's-
It's my turn.
Yeah, it seems to be just kind of sidestepping both your swings while kind of trying to pay attention to the giant scorpion at the same time. Moto, you are prone on the ground.
I feel like crap. Stand up. Move forward.
Okay.
And swing as hard as I can.
Yes, that actually does hit. But the second was does not.
Action surge. Doing 2 more times. Nice.
Yep. So there's that crit.
That would be 10, 20 plus a d10. Oh shit, that's a lot of damage. 10, 20, 29,
Mm-hmm.
34.
34 damage?
Yeah, 34.
Ooh.
Yep.
It is now visibly bloodied from that flurry of attacks. Nova was able to distract it well enough that you found a good opening. And you feel a little ashamed that you got one-upped by Drake.
I always feel ashamed by you, by Drake.
Alright, this hill giant, after taking the giant brunt of blows, kind of sees that it's completely surrounded. And it's going to try to squash, let me see, in this 4 direction nearby. It's going to squash at Nova. So it's going to actually sit down. Oh, let me... Right here...
Nova, you better get the hell out of there before you end up somewhere you don't want to be.
Does a 22 hit?
22 hit what?
You.
Yes.
Alright.
Yeah.
Oh, this will be great. So, you are now prone, and you're going to take 33 damage.
Oh, Jesus.
And you are now stuck in the ass crack of a giant.
Yes. So, it counts as grappled.
God.
So, you are now being sat on by this giant, this bleeding hill giant.
Oh, God.
Con save.
Better hope it doesn't pass wind.
This con save. Alright, we're
Oh. Oh my goodness.
She was
Nice.
completely prepared to be sit on.
Yeah, you were completely compared to be sat on. You're like,
I
and,
just sit down and you were just like, come to me.
yeah, you're like, I had a bad feeling about what's gonna happen. Alright, Drake, back to the top of the round. He thinks that to himself, but no one can hear.
Hey, nice.
Ooh. Yep. Yes? How would you like to kill this one? That was actually just enough. Literally, it literally had 26 HP left.
Wow. Just jumps up to it
One
and
shot this
DBZ
back.
punches it,
Huh.
flies into the wall. Oh, he's got a creative kill.
Ooh.
Say.
Oh, shoot.
Doo-doo-doo. Nice. Alright, so just you deep cut into its stomach and then it... Ooh. Very nice. As it's sitting down, you find an opportunity to just attack straight at its belly. You kind of open its guts up a little bit as all the guts just start spewing onto the floor. It's grabbing onto one of each, and it's like... as your sword just drives straight up into its throat, and it's kind of like opened up a little bit.
Well, that was excessive.
It was a little excessive.
Ew.
As it's kind of in 2 like small separate pieces, all
Yeah,
being held
yeah.
together from the bottom.
It's what he gets.
It is what he gets, as it is now David's turn at the top.
Only Drake can sit on Nova.
This one's still alive.
What?
Yes, you can shoot at that one. Please shoot at that one.
Please shoot at that one.
Please
No,
shoot at
but-
that one. This invisible one.
Oh, it's invisible.
Yeah, that's why the ninja icon's there.
I couldn't tell because I just got here.
Yeah, no, that's fine.
Okay, so Scorpion counts as a threat. Silly enough.
Yes.
So equaled out. No.
Ooh. No.
Doubt it.
As both of those shots will go wide and miss. It hits the cave
Oh,
floor.
I probably should have mentioned that I'm using my hand crossbow again.
Yeah.
I just dropped the crossbow, the heavy crossbow as a free action and switched to hand.
Yeah, that's fine.
And don't worry, I missed everything.
Yeah, as all 3 shots will go wide. Next will be the new person.
Okay.
She just randomly appears behind us.
She is still.
Came
You
out
are still invisible.
And
You
Oh,
come
yeah,
out
It
of.
goes
but,
to the start of her next turn. So she just appears.
Oh yeah. Okay
I'm
then.
Going,
Mhm.
but I'm going to use Frostbite on that female giant.
Okay.
Yes.
Sadly, that will dissipate right in front of it too,
Ah,
as you were only able to get a little bit of its armor.
okay. And for my bonus action,
Mhm.
can I summon a spirit totem? I want to summon a hawk spirit.
Hawk Spirit. Can
Hawk
click the thing so I can read it real quick.
Actually, it won't pop up, I think.
It doesn't
It's
pop
only-
up.
Yeah. It's on the spells, but on not I mean on my core, but on the right side.
There you go.
Why.
There you
There,
go.
there it is.
How do you do that?
Yeah, you just click it.
I
As
did.
a bonus action, you can move
Just-
Spirit up.
The
To,
chat bubble. When you open
Oh,
it,
the chat bubble?
Yeah.
yeah.
Got it.
Spirit
Okay.
persist. 1 minute.
Okay. Hawk spirit. And I put
So
it right
this
next
is a
to
bonus action? Huh, interesting.
And I put it right next to the elf.
Okay. So suddenly, right next to you, Varys, you just see a spirit of a hawk just start forming as butterflies just start turning into the form of this hawk.
And I said, "Don't worry, you can hit, you can aim. I got you. Don't feel bad."
Don't feel
Don't feel
bad.
He
I'm
missed
like, I
his
don't know what you're talking
fireball.
about, but sure.
He missed his fireball.
True,
Firebolt.
I didn't miss the firebolt.
All right.
And I saw it. And I was like, "Oh no!"
Next will be this the hill giant. She's gonna see that both of her companions were just brutally executed. As she's gonna kind of look around and go, "Oh shoot! Oh no!" She's gonna run right here, and if she sees the elk, it's gonna grab it. So now it's
It has a hostage.
completely away, and it's gonna try to jump up and try to climb. I'm gonna do a acrobatics check for it.
Fails miserably.
Oh, as it actually does get a good grip. So if you guys are looking, let me actually get rid of these.
Yeah,
Are we using the other corner now?
Oh, yeah, for just a quick second.
Wait a minute.
Yeah.
It's holding up like this
Well, damn.
with the
Oh,
elk
it's
in it.
leaving. I thought it was going for the elk.
Yeah, it grabbed the elk.
and it's
Oh,
leaving.
grab the elk. Okay.
So
my bad.
it's under one of its armpits right now.
How many feet above us would you say it is?
So it's about 30 feet above,
About
20 feet from where you guys are here. So
20, 30
For
feet?
you, it's
Okay.
about 30 feet, yeah.
So it's taking its action to just try to run away. The scorpion actually does get a attack of opportunity out of it.
Just
So-
grab its leg and pull it back down. I feel bad for the elk, though. It's got to be kept in the pits of that giant.
The
Mhm.
gross pit.
So the
I mean,
scorpion was able
not as bad
to
as-
hit it with a sting, as it'll do 1d10.
Does it paralyze?
No, as it'll
If
take
yeah.
5 damage. So let me. That's during the scorpion's turn. It's just gonna be walking under it, just kind of like getting ready for it to fall down. So it's like right, like kind of in splash distance. Varys, you feel this hawk just helping you aim.
Sweet. Wait, would I even be... No, I probably wouldn't be close enough, would I?
Yeah, so you have advantage in your next roll as long as our new friend here is willing to use their reaction.
What a reaction.
Okay.
Use
You-
your reaction to give advantage.
That's what the hawk
You
does.
mean... How? How do I do that?
You just say you
Just
do.
Say I give my right.
Oh, I said I do, yeah. Oh,
Yeah,
the
it's
hawk
when I go to make an attack roll, you claim that you want to give advantage to that roll.
Oh, yes. Oh, okay. I thought it just automatically assumed. Okay. Oh, yes. I would like to make it a advantage. Give it some help.
Okay.
So if he's using a spell that actually involves rolling for hitting.
So I'm gonna move to. I'm gonna move to there,
Okay.
and I'm gonna use Blight on the giant.
Nice. The attack that doesn't need attack roll advantage.
Just bear with me here. But that's just it, though. It provides advantage at this guest's command. So
Yes.
it doesn't have to be used right now.
Yep. That's fine.
Alright. And
Ooh.
what do we got? 37. My goal is to try and weaken it to prevent it from climbing out.
Let me do its constitution.
Oh, like just make whatever you're gonna have.
Ooh, as it does save its constitution. So
Damn
it'll only take half of that blight damage. It seems that like that kind of ugly like ooze kind of thing is very normal to these hill giants. As its fingers are slowly starting to like deprecate. Let me do a I should do a strength save to see if it's still able to hold on. As its strength save, it is still barely able to hold on, but one of its fingers is slowly starting to like disappear.
Okay. And I guess just I'll shout to everyone to not let it escape.
Oh.
Don't let that fucking thing escape! Getting away!
No.
In the end,
Yeah.
there's very few of us that can still get it.
Into the stairs.
Can't hear.
All right, Nova.
Alright. What am I still trapped underneath the giant?
Under its
So
orb? Yes.
you are prone under this giant. Well, kind of like flowered under this giant. You have a lot of blood on you now.
May I roll a check to break free from this?
Yes.
No, you're just kind of pushing it off.
Yeah, you just push it off because it's the
Oh, okay.
yeah, it's kind of dead.
Yeah.
It's no resistance.
Right. I just didn't know if it was like too heavy for me to move, kind of thing.
Oh no, you're able to move it. These hill giants are not as tall as what you guys are used to at this point.
Alright, who's injured? Sound off.
The elk
I
is
am
gonna
not
scream.
Go in.
That elk is currently suspended above
Yeah,
the ground
30 feet
in the arms of a giant.
More, it's like this.
Dash to get all the way up to it.
You can't.
It's like
30 feet
it's
up.
30 feet in the air.
No, I meant to the giant.
Yeah.
No, the giant's in
up.
the air with it. the giant grabbed the elk and is now like 30
Trying
feet
to
above
leave.
us, trying to climb out.
Ow, okay.
Yeah.
Never mind.
Generally, it would most likely be either Moto or Drake who are lacking in health right now, besides yourself.
How badly is Drake hurt? How badly is Moto hurt?
Your water.
I think Moto's still pretty hurt.
I think so.
I don't think he healed after. He second wind once, but
I will give Moto 20 lay on hands.
Nice.
Nice.
Yeah.
Just hold hands.
So Nova walks up to Moto and just like holds Moto's hand like very like lovingly as like lights just start appearing and healing him. Drake, you do notice this. Yeah, Drake, you do notice this. Moto has a shit-eating grin on his face, staring straight at you, Drake.
Right into your eyes.
Your eye.
just one of those like, just one of those anime moments where the static electricity clashing between them.
He does think more like his eyes go blank. There's like a fiery aura around him.
So Moto, you do feel a lot better, and you are definitely a lot like, what's the word?
Not dying.
Yeah, you're just not dying.
That's it.
Drake just turned Super Saiyan Blue.
All right, Moto. So what are you doing?
Take out one of my spears and throw it at.
Cool. Yes, that will hit. Nice.
Down here, you loser.
For Mighty 11. Let me roll its strength save.
Important.
Ooh, what would you like to change it to?
I think y'all know exactly what I'm changing it to. It's going to be a 3.
Ooh, as
That
it
giant
completely
is failing that save.
as it completely loses its balance and falls down onto the ground.
Got him.
The
Got
elk, the elk is gonna safely roll this direction. It's a
Just
little.
imagine to get barrel rolling.
I'm gonna actually roll
What
to
a
see if it lands on its
majestic
feet.
creature.
I'm gonna see if it rolls on its feet.
It lands on its feet,
Oh,
gets
God.
up on its hind leg. Ta-da!
My dice! Oh no, it fell all the way over there. Damn it. I'll just roll in actual D&D. It
No.
rolls. Nope, as it's landed completely on its side, the antler is kind of like stuck into the ground a little bit. But this giant is completely on the ground. I would like opportunity attacks from Varys. Moto, you have your halberd, right?
Yep.
You get an opportunity attack because it's falling pretty close to you. Actually, since
yeah.
it's falling
That's
pretty
my
close to
reaction,
all of...
actually.
Yeah, since it's falling close to, like, actually all of you, make attack rolls.
Yeah, because like even David could get the giant from here.
Is he prone?
Yes, it is prone.
Giant?
Nice.
Oh yeah.
Because it's falling down completely. Yes, all of you. All out attack.
Oh shit! We got him now.
I hit him with my his weakness. Spheres.
Special guest, this is your chance to use your reaction.
Yes.
Crit!
Oh my god, the crit.
Firebolt. Oh my god.
There
Oh
it
no,
is.
no. Wait, is that
All out
a
attack.
reactionable thing with Firebolt? I think it is, right?
For Firebolt? Yes.
Yeah.
Because it has to try and it has to. I have to roll for accuracy first.
All right.
So
Uh,
do I
Yes, just roll with
do I just
advantage.
Switch it. Okay.
It's funny because if he's prone, then it actually evens out.
Mhm.
Back.
Let's see. Hey, there we go.
Either or.
How would you guys like to do this?
Sharky.
Did you already implement the new crit rules in, or do I have to add the total thing for this?
You got to add it.
You have to add it
So-
because it's weird with roll 20. So we just don't pay attention to that second part.
See, like, look at that crit. That crit was fantastic, wasn't it, Nova? Look at
Oh
look
yeah,
how much
that
damage.
would have been a really weak crit.
Yeah, that would have sucked.
Yeah, so it would just be
Your max damage plus strength plus another roll.
I like how you immediately played the victory because there's no way this giant's
Yeah,
living.
yeah, no. It was already pretty bloodied, just running up in general.
18 damage from
So
me.
you guys are actually killing it though, right? All together.
If they're killing it, I suppose.
I mean,
Okay.
with how much we've attacked it with, it might as well just be dead. I don't see all that just simply knocking it out.
Okay. But yes, it is completely dead.
That's where the Futaba cut-in comes in. They're done for, and then the.
Yep.
Excuse me, I get the cut in because I made them weak. Excuse me.
But congratulations.
Actually, it's my portent that made it fall.
Can I try to heal my elk? The elk.
Yes, you can walk up to the elk whose horn is like stuck to the side.
Do I use like a medicine check or something? Or...
Yeah,
I
you can
attempt
do the
to
medicine.
free the elk from the ground.
Yay.
Alright, do a strength check for that. Let me get this.
Oh my god, the first bad one.
The first bad one of the day. You are unable to pull the elk off without hurting it, as it's starting to whimper each time you pull. So you feel a little bit bad for it.
Okay, I'm gonna.
I guess you gotta put it out of its. No, I'm just kidding.
No, don't you dare.
I'll-
Alright, we can do. So at this point, the scorpion in the back is kind of just stinging this thing to death over and over because its master hasn't said anything different.
It's okay. I'm
It's okay.
This charred
Fine.
corpse of like completely like dying hill giants
Popped up
is just being stung to death over and over and over.
Is the elk okay though?
Yes, the elk is okay with that medicine check.
I
As you
what
were
the
able to
DM's
nurse
trying
it.
say is that- I think what the DM's trying to say is that you might want to, call off the scorpion.
It's just in the background, sting, 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 sting.
Oh, that's enough.
Stop,
That's okay.
stop.
That's
She's
enough.
already dead.
Please come to me. I'll turn you back into normal size.
Alright, as this scorpion turns extremely small, like very, very tiny, and then it's just still stinging it while it's extremely tiny.
Knock it off, you.
It finally stops after a little while, but you see it turn around, and it just kind of like uses all of its legs to like kick dirt at it,
That's sassy scorpion.
and then it just kind of walks away and then goes back into the earth.
No,
Such a Pixar level scorpion we got.
He's like running back. He's like, "No, get back in your jar."
I'm gonna look inside these whatever these are.
The trees.
Yeah, they're
Oh,
trees.
those are okay. Those are trees. I was
You
very.
have a visual guide on the bottom right of what's in there.
Like,
So
it still wasn't clear as to what it was. Because like that's just like an arch. I have no fucking clue what that means.
mhm.
Is it cold,
But-
Doc?
It's fairly cold, but it's not as cold as it was yesterday because of you guys have been descending slowly down. That's why the greenery is there. At this point, if you guys want to make your introductions, we'll call it good afterwards because it's 8:30 now.
Yes.
So feel free to
so-
make your introductions.
I have my two hands over my face. I'm like, thanks for saving me. Yeah, give me 1 second. I need to do something, please. I'll go into my tent, and I want to transform.
Okay. You just see this tall furball creature. She's about maybe 7 to 8 feet tall compared to everyone else. Kind of like blush a little bit and just kind of runs into one of the tents head first.
I come out. I'm like,
Whoa!
Comes out. She's completely elven now.
oh wait, oh well, yeah. I was like, inside my head. Okay, you're Charlotte now. Charlotte. Thanks for saving me, you guys. Oh, I was in deep trouble.
Are you okay? You're not hurt at all?
Yes, I'm okay. I'm very okay.
Glad
Thanks for
to hear it.
asking. But
Sorry for
Well,
suddenly just showing up on you, but my name is Varys.
my name is Charlotte. My name is
Charlotte.
Yes.
This a squirrel's gonna kind of appear from like behind her and kind of like jump off and kind of like jump towards each and every single one of you until it lands on Varus and it goes. It's kind of like
That's about.
it's slow. It like kind of jumps off.
No, Rascal, no, stop! Come here, you little rascal! Come here.
It's gonna jump on each and every one of you until it lands back on Charlotte over here.
I'm so sorry about that. This is my little pet squirrel. His name is Rascal.
Does he not like male elves?
I think it's kind of hard to explain,
It's
but
kind of just staring
I'll
daggers at
tell
you.
later. But he's a really nice squirrel though. Really nice squirrel.
I'm sure he is.
Yes.
Okay.
Uh,
Well,
And this is my friends. Introduce yourselves.
hello. My name's David.
How you doing,
I'm
David?
trying to picture it in Animal Crossing.
Better. Let's say that.
I can tell. I can tell, like, even though they took a rest, it looks kind of like worn out. and
Yeah, they're
tired.
still pretty worn out. There wasn't time to actually do full like just
Yeah.
rest.
Yeah, because they'll go. I'm okay.
They still have bandages and everything from when they were resting.
Got it. Got it. And then, because Aqua hit them so hard. Nice. Okay. You guys look so tired. This is my place of home. It's getting late. Do you guys want to stay for the night?
Better than
Yeah,
the blizzard.
Please.
Sure.
Yes.
That would be great.
Are you guys hungry? I have some berries. Good
Oh.
berries.
I've never actually tried a good berry. Sure.
I'll take a berry.
Yeah. Have you heard of good berry?
I may have heard it around the grapevine.
Well, they're really good. So just think of it. You don't have to eat. This can just fill you up.
There's still a corpse that looks like a flower of a hill giant right here.
Yeah.
Interesting.
You wouldn't have to know. You wouldn't know about any. Oh well, never mind.
I go call the Till Giant to come down.
As
As
it does not understand you at all.
Start
It's-
waving and
You
I
start
call
waving
out
at them.
sign
and-
language.
Giant. Actually, I'll get to the rope at least. Climb up it a bit and go. We're all done here.
The hill giant's gonna
Alright.
slowly start coming back down towards you guys. And let's go.
Oh.
Oh, they're dead. Oh,
Yeah.
but I don't know where to go.
We'll figure that out probably tomorrow.
Yeah, you guys
It's getting
see.
late.
You guys see at least the new person, Charlotte over there. You see another hill giant, and you are a little worried that they're talking to it.
Yes. Yeah. Is that
Oh,
giant friendly?
Yes.
Yes.
It's
If
this
a bit
one
confused.
This one lost their lover, and we were helping it find it.
Oh.
Him.
Okay.
Oh,
That's good to hear.
oh, sleep. I like sleep.
Yes.
I can speak
Let's
in
sleep
giant
for
too.
tonight.
So please treat yourself here. Make yourself at home.
As she takes that literally, as she just like kind of rips off one of the tree branches, or one of the pine trees, and then just kind of like uses that as a pillow, and goes over to the other hill giant and sees, oh, whoa.
Hello.
And it's gonna use its corpse to like as a makeshift blanket.
Oh, okay. I was like, where is
Damn.
this going?
Fine,
Wait,
fine,
it just
fine.
climbed
That's
this
just
one that's
some
got its guts spilled everywhere.
Yes.
Impressive fortitude
Oh god.
to sleep in that.
This has been a weird day.
This has
Disgusts
been.
me. This disgusts me.
Well, how about we call it a night and we can discuss further tomorrow?
Yeah.
Oh, of course.
Oh, good question. Drake was asking you if she could hear him or not.
No, no one can hear you.
Well, he assumed
Oh,
because
that's
it's a new
different.
person that they'd be able to hear him.
Nope, no one.
It's a good try.
It was a good try though.
Forever
Forever.
alone continued.
It's fine. You have your paper.
But well, I get to meet David, Varys, so I guess I'll talk to the others.
I pat him on the back.
Do you guys want to all sleep on this tent near my tent? It's nice and cozy.
Sure.
Could use
Don't
a-
mind the silent guy. He can't speak.
Oh, can't speak. That's
For now,
okay.
all he can do is write down his thoughts.
Does he have a name? Hi.
His name is Drake.
How you doing, Drake? My name is Charlotte.
He says hi.
I look at Nova. Oh, it's nice. Well, how are you?
Gives her
Paper,
paper.
hello.
Hello.
At this point, you just have cue cards ready for each like interaction.
He's like,
You're like flipping through them.
my name is Drake. Fuck you.
Die.
Oh my god, now I just imagine
I am
whenever,
Dance
we're in a
Master.
battle- whenever we're in a battle and something goes wrong for Drake, Moto comments, and he just Yu-Gi-Oh style tosses a card at him, catches it, looks at it, and says "fuck you."
I will let that be a free action every time that happens.
Yes. Anyways,
But make sure you guys all get your own good berries, so you guys don't have to eat.
Yeah.
It fills
As-
you up.
As you see your new friend just suddenly make a giant bowl of good berries, each enough for at least one of each, one for each of you.
Yes.
Thank you so much.
Thanks for saving me out there. And oh, I thought I was doomed. I thought I was
Well,
dead.
We're gonna be dealing with some more hill giants. You're welcome to come with us if you want.
Come. I don't know. Well,
you don't have to decide right now.
Yeah, we'll sleep on it.
okay.
We're not leaving anytime soon.
Oh, okay. But yes, let's take a nice rest, guys. Thank you.
Happy to
As-
help.
We have anything else to do?
As we will call that a night.
Yay.
Man.
So, for next week, we should be able to be fine. We might have a new person implemented in, and then after that, after next week, we're gonna be doing a bi-weekly schedule. So we'll have that set up. Anyone else want to comment on anything?
I'm just curious to see where this is going to go.
Yeah.
Bears, make the
Please.
spring hot so I can take a bath.
Sure thing.
Nice.
And yes,
Oh, we actually,
it is
we actually
dinosaur
done
time.
for the session?
We are done.
I didn't make one.
I drew two.
Got it.
Let me get the dinosaur set up.
Yeah, sure. Let me get one version out and then get the other.
I didn't draw one, unfortunately.
All right, so we just have 2 submissions today.
Pretty much.
It's funny, I'm the only one keeping this alive.
Well, no, the reason why I didn't do it was because usually I start drawing before we start the session, but I was like occupied the entire time.
Give me 1 second. My picture thing is not responding.
Okay.
There it is.
Oh, that's cute.
He hasn't hatched yet. That's a good one.
I like
Let's
this.
go something slightly different.
Is that a pizza?
Is that a pizza?
Yeah, it's a pepperoniusaurus.
And if you are not satisfied enough with that, I made the other one, which much more jank.
Let me
I
get
gave
the-
this about like 30 seconds.
Okay, too many dinosaurs.
Our shitposting group. I'm sure they'll love it.
Yeah, I
Good.
don't know why you posted both of those twice.
All right, so we're gonna let's start with this one, and I guess we'll do look at that face. Airship battle.
Airship battle.
Yeah, I'll try to have a dino for next time.
Oh, I also
Look at this dinosaur.
made this specifically.
It's definitely not an evil pickle.
Good old Double Joe.
Next one, that's definitely not the also definitely not the Devil Joe.
What are you talking about? Of course it's not Devil Joe. This is Pickle Joe.
Wait, did you
Pickle Jim.
just add that? Let me. There you go. Let
He's
me-
very satisfied with what he's done.
There we go.
Still a better drawn dino than I ever could.
So those two dinos are by David over here, and then our final dino for the night will be from Nova. Just hasn't hatched yet. So maybe next session it will hatch, but you won't find out till next time.
Next time on Dragon Ball Z.
Alright, guys. So have a good night. Thanks for joining. It was a very fun session. We'll be back next week and hopefully implementing our new person. Definitely gonna get this one set up.
All I
it will
know
be
is I'm
nice.
looking forward to removing Ghost, some dead guy, from the
from the overlay. Well, good night,
I
guys.
like how
And-
you gave him a class and everything.
yeah, Ghost. But next time on Dinosaur Z, I guess. Badventurers Dinosaur Z. Bye bye.